There we are. Welcome on in to the We Love You 3000 stream here, chilling with Corny and JC. How you doing, bud?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. Are you supporting the cause?
Oh, 2 days in a row, my friend, supporting the cause. I know you are. Yeah, a little filament.
I've got plenty of filament.
I better polish that off for the end of the month. Oh no!
That's a shit I'm gonna give away. More technical difficulties?
Yeah.
God damn it! I better just chug this because it's gonna be a long day.
I love it, buddy. I love it so much.
What if I do this? Does that make it better?
Yeah, but I want to see your ugly mug though.
I know, it's so wrinkly. I went driving today.
Did you? How'd that go?
Well, we didn't die. So
always a plus.
That's a win. What's up, Jeremy? Has Jeremy heard the last MCU review yet, or no?
No, he is very upset because I told him that he has to wait over a week for it to be. Yep, and I told him it's a good one. It's a good one.
No spoilers. Infinity War is trash. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jeremy, a little sneak peek.
Jeremy, we see a little blip. Donkey Dean is offline.
We're good, Jeremy. How are you, bud?
I'm enjoying the sunshine from my, sort of patio. I've got two big windows here, so
it's a nice. It still is a nice day. I was like 57, sunny. It's nice.
It was really warm in the car. I was glad I didn't. I was gonna bring a jacket because it was like 40 something, and then it got hotter, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm glad I didn't bring a jacket."
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
put some. Jeremy's gonna put some meat, some man meat on that grill, Jeremy.
Does Jeremy enjoy the man meat?
Who doesn't enjoy some man meat?
Touche.
Yeah.
We are very pro man meat here.
Indeed.
And especially you. You're in your garage.
Damn right I am. I'm in the garage.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing some steak bites tonight for dinner because it's just me and the cat.
Where is Raquel?
Working till like 10.
Yeah, you're gonna be in bed by then.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna be in bed by then.
Does she like or dislike being called Raquel?
I don't know. I call her Rochelle every once in a while. A girl's strange erotic journey from Milan to Minsk.
Yeah. Barbecue, dude. There's nothing, dude. Steak is great, but man, barbecued chicken might be the best barbecue meat.
Steak.
I don't know, man. If you barbecue
red meat.
No, I get
am I going to be the Arizonian on this live stream, Corny? Red meat.
Man, I get that. I get what you're saying. I'm not.
I do like some chicken. We had chicken not too long ago, but there's nothing better than some.
Okay, what's better, fried chicken or barbecue chicken?
Depends on the sauce.
Yes.
As we all know, I am the sauce boss. So yes. It all depends on the sauce. I'm not a huge fried chicken fan to begin with. Like the only time I ever eat fried chicken is from Popeyes. Like I don't fuck with KFC.
If you're gonna eat chicken, that's the fried chicken to eat here in Portland.
Yeah, and then nobody really makes it. Like my mother-in-law makes fried chicken, and like it's okay, but I prefer grilled chicken over all of them.
My grandmother, my mom's mom, could make, and I mean the best fried chicken in America.
I doubt that.
Oh, it was
sure it was good. I doubt it. Yeah, no, I'll take, because fuck, I'll take you to the spice rack right now. I can't go to Winco or Walmart or Fred Meyer's and not buy some dry rub. It's just what I do. I have so many fucking dry rubs. But there's nothing better than some grilled chicken with a nice Cajun dry rub.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I got a buddy gonna give me some steak sauce here in a couple, because he knows I'm leaving now. He was supposed to get me around Christmas time. He's like, dude, I made some sauce for your steaks, and you can basically like cook it in it, or you can just leave it wet after you cook the steaks. You can just put it on wet, and it's fine. He's like, you do what you want with it. And he's like,
I don't do a lot of sauces. I'm mostly a dry rub guy.
I know you are, but I don't mind either. I like dry rubs. I do love a good dry rub. In fact, my favorite B-Dubs seasoning is a dry rub. Of all
well, I mean, if we're talking wings, then I go wet. But I do like the dry rub B-Dubs. But for steak, grilled chicken, it's dry rubs.
Yeah. Elbow bumps. Yeah, man. Today was a good day. We went and got some new sub place that I had never tried before, called something Tasties, something Tiny Tasties or something, like a decent.
Isn't that a nickname for your penis? Tiny Tasties.
Well, no one tasted it.
Got it. That's true. Well, your palm of your hand thinks it's tasty. Ha! Got it. All right, where's the sound drop?
Got it.
Ooh, Jeremy, what's on your dry rub for the chicken?
Well, while we're waiting for Jeremy to answer, we did have to go to the Toyota Care Center because we started driving and his brakes sounded like there was a rock in between the brake and the what stops it, the caliper.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, that's either a rock or it's metal on metal. So not good. So he went in there and he got an appointment scheduled, but the tech was like, main thing you want to do is drive on it as little as possible. And he drives for a living, so he's like, fuck, that kind of fucks me out of some money coming up here in the next few days. He's like, maybe I can borrow my dad's car. I was like, hopefully.
That sounds good. Chili powder, pepper, salt, garlic powder.
That sounds dope.
Can't go wrong with garlic powder, garlic salt, garlic anything. That's what I'm going to put on my steak bites.
When I make steak, I put thyme and garlic in the pan, and then it reduces, and then the last few minutes of it cooking on medium to low, I just baste it in that oil / garlic and thyme mixture and just it
sounds like that's definitely what I'm going to do with the steak bites, because my Rachel took out steak last night or yesterday for dinner, and I came home and I'm like, I got a podcast tonight, and so we don't really have like a nice dinner on podcast nights because they tend to go long. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she's like, well, I work super late tomorrow, so there's 2 steaks out. She's like, fuck it, make steak bites in the air fryer. And I'm like, done?
Man, no, did I tell you that I got Steve an air fryer for Christmas? And then he opened my air fryer. He's like, well, number one, thank you for my air fryer. But he pointed to my mom. He's like, now we have 2 air fryers because I got you one for Christmas too. And I'm like, of course you did.
Dude, air fryers are legit. Rachel's sister gave it to her.
I almost was like, well, since you already have one, can I just take that one to Arizona with me? Like,
you should, because they're fucking good. Rachel's sister gave it to her. She just didn't ever use it, so she gave it to us, and it was just sitting there. It was when it snowed, and I was home alone working, and I'm like, the fuck am I going to eat? And then I was like, oh, wait, I know I've had a box of fucking Costco mozzarella sticks sitting in my freezer for fucking 8 months. And I was like, well, let me throw those bitches in there. And I tried that. I'm like, damn, this is super easy, and fucking bomb. And then I just started fucking Googling air fryer recipes and found fucking steak pies, like anything, taquito. You can put anything in that son of a bitch. And it's like, dude, this thing is awesome.
I bet Totino's pizza rolls in there would be like the best.
Yeah, I bet they would be. Yeah, I bet they would be fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I bought the big one too. I could have gotten a smaller size, but it was like I looked at like the size. I'm like, that's not going to be enough for my mom, let alone both of them. So I bought the XL version.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like an $80 air fryer. It wasn't anything crazy expensive.
Huh.
So Target coming through. Dude, Target hooked it up this year because with COVID, they do like you just order online and you can go in the store and pick it up. They don't have to deliver it to you or nothing. Like it was like I literally went to ordered everything online. It all went to 2 different stores, I think, and I just went and Ubered it home and wrapped it up and took it to mom's house. So easy. Target hooked it up.
Nice. That's good.
Didn't have to risk something getting stolen in my sketchy ass apartment complex.
Yeah. Tends to happen, like your phone. Shout out Jeremy and the beef jerky.
Oh, my phone. Don't get me started on my midnight green iPhone 11 Pro Max, bro.
Yeah.
But to the lady's credit, she paid me back the $275 it cost me. So I didn't lose any money on the deal. I just went from a green iPhone to a white iPhone.
Hey, I mean, that's good in your books.
Wow, not really. I kind of meant on the white iPhone because I look at the white iPhone and I see a girl phone. It's like, But
it's all about. Let me see. Well, first I got Willy Blue. There's no better case than the Willy Blue case. Then you take the case off.
I did not have my driver's test yet, Jeremy. That is on March 18th.
That's when he fails it.
And
then boom.
Sounds like the phone Trump 2024 would have.
Please.
Dude, if Trump runs in 2024, I will laugh at him.
Yeah.
As long as I don't hit a fire hydrant or a curb, I'll probably pass. Yes.
Yeah, see, Jeremy. Now that's towards the end of the MCU review. Like I gave you a little sneak peek that Corny and I had a nice little heart to heart at the end. Just guys being dudes.
Yeah, I'll pass. I parallel parked today for the first time.
Hey, there you go. But in like a Prius.
I parallel parked for the first time today.
Yeah,
I didn't lie.
Do it in an SUV or a truck.
I could be in a fucking smart car. The first time for everything.
It's true. And did you do it first time?
No, I fucked it up the first time, and then I learned you have to pull side by side with the car that's in front of you, and then back in, and then maybe depending on how tight you are, you have to go back out again. But I nailed it the first time, so I just backed out and then straightened out while in that block, and it was perfect.
Nice.
One car did honk at me. I was like, why did he honk at me? He's like, he just doesn't know what you're doing. So he's like trying to make sure he's there. I'm like, okay. Yeah. He's like, you're fine. You're not doing anything wrong. He just doesn't know what you're doing.
Well, plus it's Portland. I mean, people honk.
And it was a tight side street. Like we were parking to go to the service center. So there was like the service center on the main road, and then we took a side road, and there was like a building next to us that was on a smaller side street. Like you could still fit 2 cars down it, but with me parallel parking, I took up half of it. So that car was just like, hey, I'm here. Don't hit me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a car. So I was in the right lane. I think it was downtown Portland. I was in the right lane. Yeah, 1,000% was. It was not too far away from your place, over in like the brewery district of the Pearl.
Okay.
And I was in the right lane, And so it's 2 lanes, going, and a car in the left lane stopped, and the car behind it was like super close, and the car throws it in reverse to start parallel parking. And I'm like, oh no, and just boom right into the back of it. I'm like, oh no.
See, my buddy was like, he's like, bumpers are there to bump into things. He's like, but don't bump into something going fast. Like, go as slow. Like, he's like, if you're backing up and you bump into something, the car and your car are going to be okay. That's what bumpers are built for. He's like, but just don't hit it going fast.
Corny, I get your buddy's sentiment on that, but do not touch anything with your bumper when it's your car. I don't care if it's another car, something hard, something squishy. Just don't touch anything with it.
I try not to. But it's not my goal to be like, oh, I can hit my bumper. I don't care. Like, no, obviously I don't want to do that.
Well, I gotta double check. You never know with you, Corny.
And my buddy's Prius is a 2011, and dude, it's tore up a little bit. So he's like, that's why I'm letting you drive this car. Like, I'm not emotionally attached to it. If you hit a curb and you scratch the fender a little bit, as long as it still drives straight, I'm fine with it. I'm like, okay. It's the perfect car to learn on. Good gas mileage. It's already beat up. Now, his dad's car, I will not be driving.
Yeah. What's that?
I forget what it is, but it's a nice car. I forget. He told me what it was today, but it is. It is a way out of Corny's expertise level. So no.
I mean, at the end of the day, a car is a car, Corny.
Would you let me drive your Prius?
Not right now. Well, I don't have a Prius, but I mean, Devin's driven my cars before. Like, once you have experience, I don't care.
Like, if we're going from a game and you just don't want to drive, Dave, will you drive?
Yeah. There's been times where I'm falling asleep at the wheel and Devin has to take over. It happens. So.
Yeah. Yep. And now I might have a co-pilot. I told you that on the MCU review.
It's good. Makes me feel better.
Okay. I didn't start to get super. I didn't even get tired. Like, I'm up doing laundry now. I could have taken a nap, but I knew if I lay down, I'm like, dude, if I lay down, I will nap. And I'm just like, no, I need to get laundry done today. And then you texted me. I was like, oh, perfect excuse to not take a nap. So,
Jeremy. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either, Jeremy. I don't even own a bicycle.
I don't either. I used to have one at Topanga, and then I sold it. Man, I can't wait.
Every one of those points.
Shut up, Wilbon.
Hey, whoa! How did you know that was Wilbon?
Because I listened to what's that? PTI. I listened to PTI, so of course
you do.
Yes.
What?
Kornheiser over Wilbon any day of the week.
Bro, did we just become best friends? I love PTI.
Did you not know I liked PTI?
No.
It's PMT I don't like.
I mean, you should, but I mean, I'm surprised. I didn't think you would listen to PTI.
Back when I had cable, that's Around the Horn, and PTI was all I watched besides SportsCenter and football.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and now that Lebitard's off of ESPN, PTI is the only non-live sports show thing I watch on ESPN.
Yeah. Yep. What are you doing? You gonna lay back down over there?
Yeah, I got the Rockets net game on right now.
Portland banned training wheels. Oh, stop, Jeremy. You know you can get a DUI riding a bike?
Yes, anything with wheels, Corny. What do you think I do for a living? I know these things.
So what if you're on roller skates?
Yeah. Like legitimately anything with a wheel. You name it, you can get it.
Get a DUI on a unicycle? Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be an amazing story.
That would be, yeah. Like I think it's very rare. Like you got to be pretty like belligerent to get a cop's attention on like a bicycle or something. Like, but that's a could you imagine, like, let's just say like you have a normal job, you have a car, and you're just out on like a Friday night or something. Like you go to like downtown Portland or downtown Vancouver where bars are close by, and you're just biking from each one, and you get pulled over and you have to get like a breathalyzer in your car because you got pulled over on a fucking bike. Like I'd be so pissed.
Or you go bar hopping during the day, and then you take like a bike ride around downtown Portland afterwards, and you get pulled over.
Yeah.
Fuck, that'd be a little bit embarrassing. Wherever you get pulled
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, one of my teammates had a blow and go. He still might actually. I don't know. It was very weird. He kept it very hush hush.
Does he work for A or does he work for Stein?
No, he worked for my current employer.
Isn't that AB?
Kinda.
Yeah.
We sell AB. But yeah, we either got beers or no, I was in the warehouse grabbing some beers for like the weekend or something. And he just grabbed like some energy drinks. And I'm like, not gonna grab any beers? He's like, no, I'm on this diet and I can't drink. And I was like, oh, cool, because he's a bigger guy. I'm like, oh, well, good for you, man. And then like a month or two later, I'm talking with my boss or something, and he got brought up. I think we were all going out for beers or something, or my boss invited us out for beers. And he's like, yeah, Dan's not going to come because he can't drink. And I'm like, oh, yeah, because he's on his diet. And he's like, no, he's got a blow and go. And I'm like, what? Dan's got a blow and go? I'm like, hardcore, man.
That can't be fun.
No, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't do it. I mean, if I did, it'd be fine because I don't drink that much compared to, what Corny may say.
I would beg to differ, sir. You drink quite now. I've seen this on TikTok where a girl will drink like a certain beer or a certain wine and see how many drinks it takes her to get up to a 0.08 of that certain beverage.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see how long it takes you to get like to a 0.08 at something they serve at Austin, like a bubble stash, or whatever. Like how long it takes you to get to a 0.08.
I'd be down. Like if I was just in my house and I had the little breathalyzer thing. Yeah, I'd do that. I mean, I was talking with Baby Cakes because we were talking on the podcast about that Friday night. So after we got kicked out of that last bar,
don't put air quotes around it. You got kicked out.
I didn't.
By proxy.
The royal we got kicked out.
Yes. Now, Aaron was the one that caused it, but
yes, very much so. And so all of us, except for the couple that caused it, went back to mouth pleasures. And I was telling Baby Cakes about because
were they banned from mouth pleasures?
Oh God, no! I will never get. I can do the most abhorrent things, and I would never get kicked out of mouth pleasures.
No, they banned for mouth pleasures.
Oh yeah, well they're pre-banned before this, just because I don't know them. Like yeah. And so Baby Cakes was with us, and so I drove. Originally, the plan was I would take Baby Cakes and Rachel's friend Molly's husband back to my place, and the boys would hang out, and then the girls would go to Molly and Nigel's place, and they would hang out, and then they would Uber, to each other back to their homes.
Gotcha.
And so we get to my place, and Baby Cakes is like, all right, peace, I'm out, I'm heading home. And I'm like, you motherfucker. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. Looks like it's just Nigel and myself. And so I grab him a beer. I pour him a beer from the bar. And then I get a text from my wife. She's like, "Hey, we're just gonna come over and just drink at the bar." And I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." And so it just drunken debauchery happens. And that when I texted you, like, "Hey, ask me about my Friday night," Cher was blaring through my house. Mind you, this was midnight, Nigel's puking in the downstairs bathroom. This is my night, Corny. This is my night.
Baby Cakes got out while it was early.
Yeah, he called me today. He's like, "How late they stay?" And I'm like, "Bro, like 1 a.m. Nigel was puking." He's like, "How much did he drink at your place?" He only had he had 2 beers at Oakshire, or not Oakshire, Smoke and Oak. He had a beer at Lewitt. He had a beer at Trapdoor because we were only allowed to have a beer there. And then he had 2 beers at Uptime.
You'd be carrying Corny if that was Corny.
Yeah. God. Oh, you'd be dead with alcohol poisoning with six craft beers. And I was like, yeah, he had 6, and that's pretty much what all of us had. And mind you, like I said, I can't get drunk anymore. And so yeah, he had 1 more at my house, so that's 7, and he was puking. And Baby Cakes was like, is he that much of a lightweight? I'm like, no, but he only drinks domestics. Like, he really only drinks like Rolling Rock, Keystone, Coors Light, Bud Light.
He's drinking like double his ABVs.
Yeah. And so I'm like, so he can normally pound, 10 or 12 Bud Lights and, 6 or 7 craft beers at 7 to 9%. Those will sneak up on you and get you.
Yeah. First of all, before we get too far into it, shout out Jesse J. Jesse J is a friend from Georgia. He sent me a Georgia mini helmet and a Georgia beer cozy. And yeah, so Jesse J is a friend of the podcast here on Quack Talks. So shout out Jesse.
Shout out.
But yeah, Corny would be dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would. Yeah.
So if JC and Rachel ever want to end Corny's life, they'll just take him out for a night of drinking.
Yeah. Oh, you could not hang.
There's no way I can hang. I mean,
you should have seen, dude, the bachelor party. Whew.
I'm sure. I wonder why I wasn't invited.
Like, Baby Cakes to this day says he's never seen me that drunk. He said my eyes were going in opposite directions.
Oh man.
But that was, we went to 2 breweries.
Yeah.
Where did we go? Two breweries. A bar, 2 breweries, and a strip club.
What strip club do you go to?
Steak Bites, Acropolis.
Oh, Acrop.
Yeah,
I don't think it exists. Did it get shut down?
It did, but then I think because the owner died, but I think the owner's brother, I don't know. This is all pre-COVID. The owner's brother was supposed to open it back up, but I
don't know if it did or not, but yeah, I had a friend who used to work at Acrop. I think she works at where does she work now? 205? No, where was her last?
Too much butthole play at 205 for even me.
Where was her last Instagram? I could go back and check her Instagram and see where she's working now, but I honestly think she jumps around. I honestly think she's just like, one night I'm working here, one night I'm working here, one night.
That's what I would do.
Fuck yeah, dude. Why be tied down to one place and like have to pick a shift? Like get primo shifts at 5 different bars all night long.
Yeah, smart.
And she is hot, so she definitely gets primetime shifts. So, can you imagine being a stripper at a strip club at like 9 a.m.? Oh my god.
No, it's the absolute worst. Like I've never been to a strip club outside of like primetime hours, but because I hear stories of like people swearing by like the breakfast at certain strip clubs.
Yes,
and I'm like,
I've heard that too.
Well, there's no way it could be that much better than just your regular old like breakfast diner. Like, bro, you just want to see titties at 9 a.m. And
Yes.
I'm not going to judge you for it. There's nothing wrong
Right.
with that. But I mean, don't try to sell me on the breakfast or the steak or anything else. I don't care. You're just there.
You're just there for the boobs. You're there for the boobs. It's fine. I do at one point want to be like, I want to go to one of the primetime, like one of my favorite is like, I think it's called the Venue now. It used to be called Mystics.
Mm.
I want to go into Mystics at like a 9 a.m. on like a Tuesday and see.
No, you do not, son.
Not to spend any type of money, just to see what kind of talent they have working
it's
there.
the worst. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
I guarantee you, I'll tell you this. They probably try harder than any of the nighttime girls.
1,000%. I'm not gonna argue against that. But I mean, when Devin and I went to Stat Bros bachelor party.
Oh man, I bet that was the worst bachelor party of all time.
No, it was fun. We went to the best part was we all met at a church in Battleground to hop in the limo. And I'm like, dude, this is not how I was expecting this night to start, but whatever.
Oh, of course.
We went to
confess his future sins.
Yes. We went to a bar in Vancouver, which was all right. It's not one of the places I like to go to, but had a couple beers there. And then I think we went straight to, it was Casa. And we went there. Yeah.
$2?
Yeah. My first time ever. Like, I had heard about it. I had no idea. And so I brought cash to pay for his, drinks and a dance or whatnot. But for like Devin, like we can talk about this on the podcast. Devin and I have you ever been to Costa? I think it was, I don't know if it was Costa 1 or Costa 2, but it's the one not too far from your place.
I've been to that one once, and the $2, I wouldn't. I did it while I was there, but I was like, I just won't go back. Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw, they have like an outside patio area where you could like smoke or drink or whatever, just hang out.
I don't think I went to that. No, I think I just stayed inside.
Okay. So we ended up, because I think it was like, I don't think it was on like a weekend. I don't think it was like, it was at night, but I don't think it was like, prime time. Yeah. I think it was like, we're a little bit early. And so there wasn't much going on. So like we took care of Hayden, and then Devin and I spent the majority of the time playing Pokemon Go on like the patio outside, and strippers would just come out to have like take their lunch break there. Yeah. And Devin and I just had just a random conversation with strippers about just random fucking topics.
Yes.
The weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. No, that's why I like going on not prime hours. Like I like going from like, let's say it's a normal non-COVID era, from about 11 till like 1 o'clock ish is where I like to hit, because you're still getting primetime hours, but it's not you're not shutting the place down. But I'll go on like a Tuesday night or a Monday night. I won't go on like a Friday or a Saturday. So you avoid the rush.
It's the best time though.
The rush?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
What do you mean? It's the best. It's the best time. That's why there's a rush, Corny.
Yeah, but I like being one of the main guys in there actually spending money. Because like when I went to the strip club, which was few and far between, I would spend like $100 or so. So.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
I know. But for the club I was at, it was a lot. Like I was one of the guys actually like spending money.
Ugh, I do not want to go to those clubs.
And all the girls knew that when because I started going in there like once a month or so. They're like, oh, this guy spends money. So they gave me all the attention. It was nice. Especially because you're in there on a fucking Tuesday. So
yeah, there's nobody else in there.
Exactly. See the big brain on Brad? Did I tell you about the time? It was my buddy's birthday. This was last year because his birthday was just like yesterday. This was last March. We shut down the Kingston. We're at the Kingston. It was like 2:00. And I find out it's his birthday. He's like, man, I kind of want to go get a lap dance. I'm like, dude, it's too, like, everything's shut down now. You waited too long. He's like, no, we're going to go to the Golden Dragon because the Golden Dragon is 18 and over, so they can stay open longer because they don't serve alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went to the Golden Dragon. Dude spent like $500 on lap dances.
Whew. I mean, I vaguely remember that the one at Casa that we got for Hayden was, I swear, if he didn't get his dick sucked, like, we got ripped off because we were told to chip in like $60 each, and there was like 15 of us. And I'm like, bro, like, we should all be chipping in like $1. Our lap dance like 20. They're like, no, lap dances are not $20 here. And I'm like, I mean, again, he better be getting his dick sucked because this is a very expensive lap dance.
Did he?
I doubt it. It's Hayden. Come on now.
Well, Hayden got married and had a kid, which I never thought was going to fucking happen. So,
no, that would never happen. No. And Jesse J, I mean, you probably should drink those IPAs because they're good for you. Sorry.
They're better than the Miller Lights you're drinking, Jesse. That's speaking of which, I'm already out of my filament.
Uh-oh. Go get another one, bud.
I'm going to try the Moose Drool. Fuck it.
Why not?
If I don't like it, I'll grab another filament.
There you go. That's what happens when you get free beer. You can try shit.
Try shit. I've never had a brown ale.
Meh. It's a meh beer.
Yeah, it'll probably. I mean, Big Sky Brewing. It's a Montana beer.
Yeah, Montana, baby.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, it's not fair. My mom absolutely loves that beer, but I just no, not for me.
Yeah, no.
I don't blame you, bud.
That will be a tasty drain beverage. Oh, it just looks like diarrhea going down the drain.
Yeah. Gross.
Ugh, I got 2 of these.
I got to upload my expenses for the day.
I'm going to go put my clothes in the dryer. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hold down the episode. Don't say anything about me until I get back, which means tell all the secrets.
I mean, what would you expect? It's like $20 for a 6-pack. Yeah, that's good beer.
Wait, $20 for a Moose Drool?
No. Jesse J says, nah, man. I'm good down here in Athens. It's like $20 for a 6-pack. Fuck that, guys. Sorry. I'm like, no, that means it's good beer. Like,
yeah, Jesse. Yeah.
That's like, I'm just gonna say, I usually only drink anywhere from probably $12 a 6-pack to, I mean, I've spent $50 for one bottle before.
Yeah, JC is a different animal.
Yes. It's not something you drink all day, every day, because then I'd be a poor man, but, you know.
Oh, your day.
What? Speaking of which, I'm out of a beer, so I'm going to go get me another beer. Oh. All righty. That's not bad. There you go, Jesse J. That's $10 a 6-pack right there. But I sell it, so I got it for free. So tastes even better. Got to check in my beer. Storm Surge can. There's nothing wrong with drinking. You got to switch to the Bud Light, Michelob Ultra. Support the cause, Jesse J. Uh-oh. Corny's getting a phone call. Jeremy, are you still on here? All right. I'll ship you down some beer. Fuck it. Some good Pacific Northwest beer. Nobody has better beer than us here in the Pacific Northwest. So you're a Dogs fan, Jesse? How are they going to do this upcoming year? A shot, huh? Well, I think you guys usually have a shot. I hear LSU is supposed to be much better this year than last year. Is that true? I don't pay that much attention to the SEC being up here in Washington. That's true. That's true. Have you guys released your schedule yet? I think everybody's sick of the Clemsons and the Alabamas of the world. Do you have a tough schedule? Oregon or the Pac-12 just released their schedule yesterday. And Oregon has a middle of the road schedule. So we were excited about that and talked about it on our podcast last night. That's good. Now, are you pro or anti Lane Kiffin, the Lane train? No. I mean, that's a tradition unlike any other. The SEC and their shitty non-conference schedule. It's against the law to travel west of Texas. Can't do that. Against the law. And then, playing Sisters of the Poor and St. Mary's, in week 13 just irritates the holy hell out of me. You're not week 13. Sorry, thinking NFL. Like week 10. Just terrible. But hey, at least you're pro Lane Kiffin. We love us some Lane Kiffin up here. I mean, I think he'll keep his nose clean. I think old Nicky Satan scared him straight. How long have you known David for? All right. Have fun, Jesse. There we go. Corny left me in charge of the controls, so I get to mess around with the settings. Ooh. Let's go bubble. Yeah, there we go. I gotta go grab my phone. Comments. The fuck takes Corny so long to switch over his laundry?
see. There you.
Jeez, took you long enough.
Well, one of my washers still had 8 minutes left on it, so I had to wait.
No.
Oh no! Whatever you need to do without me.
Yeah, we talked Georgia football for a minute.
Are we laughing? I got your picture. Are we laughing at UW again?
Yes.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me get to my phone. So, who brought up UW and why was I not here?
Nobody. I was just perusing Twitter.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's laugh at UW together. Play Stanford and Arizona on the road before Oregon. Oregon has no Phil. Michigan is actually tougher than Ohio State.
Rent free, Corny. Rent free, baby.
I love it. I'm here for it.
You're supposed to send me Jesse's information.
Why are you editing my colors?
Because I got nothing better to do. You left for half an hour.
10 to 11 minutes tops. Calm down.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to what? I'm supposed to send Jesse your...
Yeah, his like mailing address so I can ship him some beer.
I think I still have his address from when he sent me the helmet. If not, Jesse can text it to me and I can text it to you.
Okay. Yeah, because I cracked open a Red Hook Storm Surge new from them.
Yeah, they don't have that in Georgia.
No, they don't. So I told them I'd send them some goodies, some real beer. None of that Miller Lite bullshit.
Oh, Jesse. We thought Jesse got drunk on the live streams before.
Yeah, he said if you scroll up, he said he'd review them.
Oh, that'll be fun. But Jesse, you can't just take a sip and be like, I don't like it. Because it took, JC will tell you, I used to not be an IPA guy. And now it's all
I look at him. He's on his third IPA today. Or second.
I at least tried the
brown ale.
That's
about all I did with it. I took a big old sip of it, and I'm like, not for me.
Yeah, dude. Like, if it looks like the morning after Taco Bell going down my drain, that's not something.
Gross.
Oh man, is Jeremy still here, or did Jeremy have to bounce?
I think Jesse bounced. I don't know who the one person is.
Jesse J is the guy from Georgia. Jeremy.
I know. I don't think he had to leave. He had to take care of his kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if he left just for his own stream, that's fair.
Nope, kids. That's why you shouldn't have kids, ladies and gentlemen.
See, I have to have kids because I'm the last masked male, so I have to carry on the masked name.
That's not a thing, Corny. You don't have to do that.
I have to do it.
No, you don't.
I want if it's not for me, the masked name dies.
Well, it should die.
Wow, that's fucked.
It's not. This isn't the fucking 1700s anymore, Corny. It doesn't matter.
You know what? Michael Landon would not approve of that message, sir.
Fuck Michael Landon in his stupid face. Right in his fucking stuck hole. God, I hate him.
Michael Landon and his Farrah hair before they had Farrah hair.
Yeah, God, so bad. What a douche.
Oh man, baby Michael Landon. And then Bonanza's baby Michael Landon. Council Perry's older Michael Landon.
Just the worst.
So you said I'm now your mother or your stepmom's favorite person?
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. Yeah, mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I didn't know Rachel's mom liked Little House.
Oh, fuck. That's all she watches. There's one channel. I forget what it's called, but it's nothing.
It's HDTV.
I don't think it's that.
Wait, no, it's TV Land. It's TV Land.
I don't think it's TV Land either. It's something else. What? Yeah, it's a weird. I'll look it up when I go over there next. But it's nothing.
I would be shocked if it wasn't TV Land.
No, I don't think it is because I know TV Land. But it's nothing but Little House on the Prairie, Munsters, Bonanza, it's all that shit. That's all they play. They don't play anything else. I've never seen Green Acres, so I don't know about that. But like those three, well, it's usually, but when I go over there, it's usually wrapping up Little House on the Prairie and starting the Munsters. So I will stay a little bit longer because I find the Munsters a little entertaining. But Little House on the Prairie, I'm in and out in 5 minutes. I see you, Mom. I'm gonna leave.
Do you call your mother-in-law Mom?
Yeah, I call her Mom more than I call my mom Mom.
Wow. How does your mom feel about that?
I don't think she knows.
Oh no.
Yeah. I also see my mother-in-law way more than my mom.
I don't know how my mom would feel if I started calling my mother-in-law Mom. I don't know how she probably wouldn't care.
That's what are you supposed to call her? Well, what am I supposed to call her? Cheryl? No, it's Mom. But it's weird though. I don't call Ray Dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what
I call him Ray.
That's what I was getting. Yeah, you call Ray Ray. Ray is Ray.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna call somebody Daddy, it's gonna be Ray.
I am Daddy. Got it.
Now say that in front of Ray. Tell Ray that you are.
Ray's a big teddy bear, right? I mean, he built me a fucking bar. I think he likes
bar, but tell him you're Daddy, and he will disagree with you vehemently.
I think he'll be fine with it. I mean, I made the joke, Corny, on Instagram and to his face when he came and reinforced the bed in our travel trailer.
Oh no!
Yes, I made the joke to his face. And he died laughing.
Rachel sitting there like, oh my god.
She was mortified. Well, she didn't know I did it. I mean, I'll find the Instagram post. It was hilarious because she didn't know I did it. I just took a picture of her dad, like making the bed, reinforcing the bed, and I don't think she was there.
Probably not.
So you could see.
Yeah.
So that's him. And then I say, having my father-in-law reinforce the bed in our travel trailer, ... because like smirking emoji, laughing emoji, and then skeleton head emoji. And I was like, my wife is going to be so mad when she sees this. And my cousin saw it first, and he's like, I'm fucking dead. You're wild. And I'm like, bro, I'm just playing the waiting game until she sees it. And then
I bet that text message was fun.
Oh no, like because she was there with me. She was just like hanging out with my mom.
No, that's fucking fun.
Yeah, and so she responded with like 10 fucking rolling eyes emojis, and then Stat Bro commented with a skeleton head emoji. And she's like, I couldn't believe you did that. I'm like, what? I told him to his face what it was for. It's for the sex.
It's for the sex. It's nice.
Did you listen to the intro?
Mm-mm.
Oh, corny.
Get my live reaction. It's probably so horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Quack Talk Podcast. I am fully supporting and endorsing this podcast.
Is this WAP?
No, it's not WAP.
Sounds like WAP.
I wish it was WAP. That'd be fantastic. WAP's the GOAT.
So is this what's his name here on here? I forget. Panda or whatever.
Polar bear. Polar bear.
I knew it was an animal. I did.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Podcast.
Oh no.
Got JC, got Devin, got Corny.
Of course, Corny's last. Of course. Corny's always bringing up the rear.
But he said, "But fuck him."
Yeah.
That's what got him the because it's like a 2-minute thing, and so I just did the first like 32 seconds.
Yeah, 37
But I was like,
seconds.
all right, I got to do that because he said, "But fuck him."
Fuck him. I'm here for it. I'm fine with it. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I literally thought it was gonna be. I literally thought it was gonna be like fuck Corny to a B. Like fuck Corny. Yeah.
No,
fuck
no,
Corny.
I would never allow that, buddy.
Yeah. Right. I give you permission on if there's ever a day that I'm not there, you can play that as the intro.
Okay. I mean, that's what that episode with that you're not there. It's just going to be a fucking shit on Corny episode.
Oh my god, I low-key don't want to be there just to not only have the like 4 weeks off of not doing a podcast, but to also see just the airplane into the mountain that you and Devin produce.
I'm here for it. I'm telling you, that last one of
right
March.
Before I leave, like the Tuesday, the 31st.
Yeah, we got it. Don't worry about it. It's the 30th. But yeah, no.
Which is not the next one, but the one after that. I think I may low-key take that one off
because it's fine. Yeah.
So I will be anticipating so greatly that podcast because I'm not sending you links. I'm not gonna give like, oh, here's the rundown and I just give it to JC. No. Corny is off for those 2 weeks. Oh, please, Lord. I can't wait. There will be zero recruiting.
Yep. 1000%.
I repeat, there will not be a recruiting segment in the episode.
Spoiler alert, you're right.
Oregon could land JTT and there will not be a recruiting segment.
No, I would on purposely not talk about it. And I swear to God, I hope he signs that Monday. I hope to God he does. That's what and that's what you should be rooting for, Corny. You should be rooting for him to sign that Sunday, that Monday, or even early that Tuesday. And I just we don't even mention it.
The Boomers' heads
lose their fucking shit.
Or God forbid, that's when the NCAA tournament's announced for basketball, and you don't cover basketball. You're just like, fuck it.
I would cover basketball, Corny, because I actually watch basketball.
That's true. You would cover basketball, but if you ever want to piss off the Boomers, that's how. Don't cover recruiting and don't cover basketball.
Yes, I will just semi-piss them off, and we will not be covering recruiting.
Oh, man.
Now I'm hoping for that, because like I said, dude, I'm always here for anarchy. I am now rooting for that.
I kind of want it to happen, because I am technically still packing that day, and I'm going to go over to my buddy's house, because we're staying the night at his house, because we're leaving at like 3 or 4 in the morning that next day. So I probably won't be in the mental capacity to do a podcast that day. So I'll be staying the day at my mom's house, and he'll be picking me up in Damascus and driving me home to his house. So that might be happening. So I might not just be in the time frame to record. So I'm honestly just thinking about handing you to the podcast for those 2 weeks.
It's fine.
Oh man. You know what? Fuck it. Well, I'm officially taking the 30th off. How about that?
Awesome. I'll put that in the group chat right now. Get Devin and myself hyped for it.
Devin with a baby and a wife, and JC, who gives literally zero fucks about most things podcast related unless it's overtime and top 5. Like JC could take or leave the rest of it. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be, if you're ever going to listen to a Quack Talk episode, what is that going to be? 71? Because we got one on the 16th coming up.
71.
So episode 71 is going to be brilliant.
Jeff's kiss. Mwah.
Jeff's kiss for reasons why you need Corny on the podcast.
Jeff's kiss.
Jeff's kiss.
Yes. Jeff's kiss.
But this will this will stabilize the fact that you need me on this podcast to keep law and order.
I mean, I'm not going to deny that, Corny. There's a reason why you do what you do on the show.
Oh, the CTP on the QT show. Dude,
Yep.
that would be the biggest troll. Bro.
Just start like, oh, okay, here we go. We do a recruiting segment, but it's talking about actors that signed to like upcoming Marvel movies. The boomers would kill themselves. They would blow their brains out.
They wouldn't even understand what's happening. They're like, what are we in? Wait,
so good.
Totally in the MC universe. Wait, what timeline are we on? Are we on old Cap or young Cap? What Cap is at the funeral? Which one?
Join a little drugs, Corny. Look at that.
Oh fuck! I'm calling the popo on you. Son. I saw, and you got free drugs. Free?
Want me to go get them? I'll go get them.
Oh, are you taking a piss?
No, I'm gonna go get them.
Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be brilliant. This is gonna be fucking brilliant. I cannot wait. I am so I'm glad I don't have to do the fucking podcast that week. And B, I'm also glad I just get to listen to the debauchery. This is gonna be like when I sat in on your fucking 3-hour CTP like episode 1.
No, it was a Quack Talk pop-up episode.
Pop-up, that's right. It was a pop-up on Quack Talk. That I just literally was there to make sure shit didn't break. And I maybe said 5 words in the whole 3 hours.
Look at all these
But now
drugs.
I'm literally not going to log in.
What?
Bro, if you do that with that Cheers idea, I say you even play the Quack Talks soundtrack, like intro, and oh man, dude, that's just gonna be brilliant.
Like I said, bro, I'm here for anarchy.
And you can make top 5 something CTP related because fuck it.
Why not?
Why not? It's basically CTP on
it
the
is.
Quack Talks platform.
Devin and myself.
That's what I love about having us so interchangeable. Like I can join you 3 and it's basically Quack Talks on the CTP platform, or I can be your guest, or we can jump over to Quack Talks and I'll be on like Duck platform. And now that I'm actually like into the MCU, I am like, it's like you mentioned last MCU review. If you want me to come on every week and discuss that episode of WandaVision or that episode of once I catch up to Falcon and what's the other guy?
No, one division you have to catch up to.
But what's the next one? Falcon and
Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. If you want to come on and have me do a weekly of that episode, before you, I will totally do that.
Yes, I already told Devin. And Devin's like, yeah, that makes sense. I texted him separately last night. I was like, hey, we're done with the final Corny MCU review. I was like, it was really good. It was long. But yeah, I was like, we're gonna have him on for MCU stuff going forward because we don't.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'll get WandaVision probably done by Saturday, and then because the final comes out Friday, so I'll be 9 episodes just banging out 4.5 hours.
I mean, you might be able to watch it before me, like the final episode, because it drops at like midnight, like Thursday going into Friday. So would you be awake and working?
I'll be working, but depending on how busy work is, because work fluctuates on how busy it isn't on nights. So if it's clear, I'll have 4.5 hours to get through 9 episodes.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, no, meaning you could watch the episodes that are released, and because I mean we're less than 2 days away, So if you could bang them out, you could theoretically watch the season finale before I watch it, because I watch it at like 7 a.m.
I have an 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Thursday into Friday. So
Yeah.
from 5 p.m. to 1:30 in the morning, I have an 8-hour shift. So that allows me to watch all of the episodes of WandaVision if I want to, if I can.
Yeah.
So I could get it done theoretically all day Thursday, but knowing my luck, work will be work, and I will not be able to do that. But the latest it will be Friday night. I will finish it. So, and then let's get ready for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I know the first 2 episodes are slow, I'll be like, okay, I'm anticipating this. Like, let me just get through it, and then we'll get into the heavy shit in like the third.
But it doesn't. Well, like I said, it's not going to affect you because you get to watch them back to back to back to back to back. With us, we got the first 2 day one, and then we had to wait a week for the next one, and then wait a week for the next one. So when there was a slow episode, you're like, "Fuck, god damn it! Now I got to wait another." And of course, in typical.
That's what I hated about The Walking Dead. Like when there was this, because if you watched enough of The Walking Dead, like me, I didn't watch from episode 1, season 1, but I watched from like, I think it was season 3 or 4, and I eventually caught up. I learned that the slower the episode is, the more likely the next, especially at the end of a season, the more likely the next one is going to be a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Because they're putting all the shit in to like tie the knots together and make a nice pretty bow for the next one that's going to just like the heads on the stakes type of episode. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen that episode of Walking Dead yet, A, you're way behind, and B, you just don't watch The Walking Dead. That was like 2 seasons ago, wasn't it? The stakes.
That was last season.
Yeah. Is she still around? What's her name? The evil person? What's her name?
I'm not telling you.
She's still around. Unless Judith killed her, which would be the best thing in Walking Dead history.
You'll have to...
If like fucking like 8-year-old Judith gets a kill on a top villain, bro, I may shit my pants. Fucking Judith is a G. And she's got Michonne. She's got Michonne as a mom. Like, that's what is the only thing that's like, it makes that possible is like, Michonne is your fucking mom. Michonne's a goddamn, like, ultra G. Yep. Talk about power couple in a comic book, like, crossover, like show, like, to comic book show crossover. Rick and Michonne are the power couple of all power couples.
Yeah, they're high up there, bud.
Did they get together in the comics?
Nope.
Wow, that's a bold move by AMC to write them getting together on the show. That's a bold move.
It is.
But I'm here for it. I don't know about other Walking Dead fans that were like diehard comic boys. But as a dude that didn't read the comics, I just don't like comic books. I'll just be honest. I've never read a single comic book my entire life. I just never got into them. I enjoy visual platforms more than reading platforms. That's just how I operate. But as somebody that was watching the show from I think season 3 on, I was not mad that they got Michonne and Rick together.
You were definitely not watching it from season 3 on.
Really?
Yeah. You were like more 5 or 6.
I think 4 was I think 4.
I got in at 3.
Okay. So then you probably got me in at 4 or 5.
Yeah, 5. I doubt 4, but I'm thinking more 5.
But
5
still,
to 6.
But I caught up in one summer. Like I caught up very quick.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to school, I wasn't working, so I literally like watched season 1 in like a day and a half.
Yeah.
I caught up very fast. And I was like, fuck, this is so good.
Yep. It still is.
I'm sure it is. I can't wait to get back on cable. I think when we move into the apartments, we'll have cable and Wi-Fi as part of our rent, so I'll be able to watch it more.
Those have to get caught back up.
I'm not afraid of that.
I mean, season 9's on Netflix, bro. Why don't you just watch season 9?
You were getting rid of your Netflix.
No, I still have it.
Okay. You told me to watch everything that I wanted to, so I was like, do I need to see that? No.
Wait. You are caught up. Season 9 was the Pikes. So, yeah, you are caught up. You just have to watch season 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
mind.
know I started watching a couple episodes after when Rick dies. And they're 6 years after that. Because I asked you that. I remember asking you, like, okay, how long are we after Rick disappears? Because I know he doesn't die. And you're like, about 6 years. I was like, okay. And I watched a couple episodes into that season, and that's it. I didn't finish that.
Season 9.
So I need to watch season 9.
You already have. That's the Pike. That's the Pike one.
The Pike?
The heads on the Pikes?
Oh, okay. So
That's
I watched a couple. I've seen a couple episodes of season 10. Then that's it.
Okay.
I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of season 10, and then I didn't have cable anymore.
You should watch it. It's really good.
So is season 10 on Netflix or no?
No, season 10's still going.
Wow.
22 episodes.
So 22 weeks. That makes sense. We have season 11 in the can, right?
They're filming it right now.
Yeah. Is there going to be a season 12?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Yep. One more mega season, 24 episodes in season 11.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Man, that is going to be a crazy season. That last season, depending on what happens in season 10, fuck, man, that's going to be a crazy season. I might have to go back and watch season 9 just to like catch up, like affirm of everything that happened in season 9. But
Yeah.
I think I'll be pretty okay. I'm pretty sure I know all the major stuff that happened between season 9 and Rick disappearing. Dude, that garbage lady's still like, holy shit, bro. That shit.
Yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
She was in the comic books, so
Nope.
I'm not surprised. She wasn't?
No.
I thought she was. I thought I saw somebody mention her, but maybe not.
Nope.
See, and this is why I'm so glad I'm not getting like any Walking Dead spoilers on Twitter. I don't know why I'm not, but I'm not. But I'm bummed that Avengers Assemble was ruined because I wasn't in the MCU universe.
That's what happens, bud. That's what happens when you're late to the party.
But as much as it was spoiled with all the memes and all like that bar, I remember you specifically sending me that bar meme over and over and over again.
So good.
Of the Avengers Assemble and
real
the
life,
bar
bro.
just going nuts.
Real life.
That's exactly how that panned out.
Yep.
That's what they were watching at that bar.
Yeah. Now imagine being at opening night, the first ever screening in your area. You're there.
I have gone back and watched Endgame reactions.
Yeah,
Because
it's good.
I'm like, I want to get the virgin reactions of Endgame.
Yeah.
Because
the cap lifting the hammer, people lost their fucking minds. And then the assemble part, dude, and on your left. Oh, dude, it was the best. Just the best.
Yeah. And I knew it was fucking coming, and I still got teary-eyed.
Yep.
When you hear Sam come over the comms and you see the Wakanda guys come out of that first Doctor Strange. I was just like, holy shit, here it fucking the cavalry's fucking coming. And fucking what's his name, Wong? You wanted
more?
You wanted more?
It's everybody. There are no more.
Ant-Man finally coming out because he was dealing with some bullshit early in the movie. He finally gets big and cracks out of the fucking cave he's in.
Yep.
And I'm just like, yes. And then you got fucking Thor there with his fucking lightning axe with the Groot handle.
Yep.
And then Avengers Assemble. Bro. As much as I don't consider myself a nerd, but I was.
You're too manly to be a nerd, Corny. Just way too manly.
I have too much. No. Just say what you mean. I have too much toxic masculinity to be a nerd.
Very much so. Very much so. We don't want you. We don't want your kind.
Yeah, I'm definitely the Sans Jeremy, the Sans JC. I have way too much masculinity throwing through my 5'2" body to be a nerd.
I told my Widmer rep that because he like we went and grabbed some beer.
You were talking about my driving.
What?
You were talking about my driving.
No. This is a different time. This was like a couple months ago. Because he just started watching them not too long ago. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, dude, I was watching them on Disney Plus because it was like, I mean, he just wasn't working that much because of COVID. So he's just like, fuck it, I'll watch, the MCU. I never really watched them. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, my buddy that I do the podcast with is just starting to do it. He's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, and he's kind of enjoying it. But yeah, he's not. He doesn't like those nerd movies because he's too manly. And I told him, he's like, what? Like, what does that even mean? I'm like, I don't know. He's like 4 foot nothing, so he's just too manly for him.
I genuinely think sometimes this is sometimes when I get like rage mad. I genuinely
like yesterday.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you that mad in a while, buddy. And I didn't even see you because you had your camera off. I could just hear you.
I sometimes genuinely think that when I get that mad, I have too much testosterone flowing through my tiny body for my body to handle, and my anger, my energy has to go somewhere, so it comes out as either vocal or physical frustration.
I love it. Just gotta calm down. You're an angry little elf yesterday,
dude. I was so pissed. I was like, "There's nothing else." I have the Wi-Fi going, like, so, but that's why I'm so excited to get to Arizona, because there is a sandbag in one of the workout rooms, and I am going to murder. I'm going to throat punch the sandbag when I get there. Like, that is one of the first things I'm doing. If I'm not working, I'm going to throat punch this sandbag.
That's typical of your kind.
Yes, I have a lot of anger built up inside of me.
Yeah. Now you just need a giant lifted truck. That's all you need, bud.
Oh God, I don't have a little dick syndrome. I don't. I have.
Well, at least you don't have the syndrome part, but you have the other part.
Stop.
Got it.
What's that, Rafa May skit? I have a medium dick. Medium.
Hey, at least you're honest.
No. What's he say? He's like 6 inches at the base.
I don't believe you.
I know you don't. You've never seen it. Brenda will know. Brenda's subscribed. Or Kate, as you guys call her.
Yes, Kate.
How is Kate? I miss Kate.
Fine. Jim called me last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I talked to her over speakerphone.
Yeah, I haven't seen her since we dropped off the Arizona tickets?
Yeah.
That went?
Yeah.
God, that was
fun. Last year?
That was fun. Ending Golden Tate's Heisman Trophy candidacy, or not Golden Tate, Khalil Tate.
Yeah.
His Heisman Trophy
Wait a
candidacy.
I think it was Christmas.
Yeah, that was like the game or the game before Oregon State. Like that was right there. Like the last.
Yeah, well, I think the last time I saw her was Christmas or Festivus. She came over for a party.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to come over for the Super Bowl, but they couldn't. So, yeah, I think Christmas was probably the last time I saw them.
Christmas last year?
Yeah, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously not Christmas 2021, but.
No.
Yeah.
And then we're going to Vegas in May.
If you give me heads up on the dates, I may be able to join you because I'm only going to be 4 or 5 hours from there at that point.
Yeah.
I always come up for a day. I might not stay the night, but I'll like drive up early that morning and just stay the day and then drive back that night.
You can do that. That Friday, we're going Thursday through Monday, and that Friday we're golfing.
Ooh, you want to see Corny shoot a 110? That's
not at the course we're playing at. 110. You're please on the front nine. Bro, you would never. No. I'm telling you, dude. Because we normally play 8. You can't get worse than a snowman, no matter what. With you, we're playing from the tips till you get it in the fucking hole. I don't care if that's 2 or if it's 100 for that hole. If people have to play through, I don't care. We're playing like PGA official. You hit it out of bounds, 2 strokes. you would shoot 200 minimum, bro.
Probably right. Probably fair.
I would have to buy. It would just have to be you and me. I would have to pay for the foursome, and I would have to pay for like 2 or 3 foursomes behind us, so nobody could get anywhere near us, so we don't slow down the pace of play and get yelled at.
Wow, that's a little harsh. It's a little mean.
I mean, I've been yelled at for pace of play. Like you would get destroyed for pace of play.
That's because I'm tiny.
Yeah, and you hit it. You would probably hit it like 50 yards at a time.
I mean, you're not wrong. So this is why I'm not a professional golfer.
Well, this is why you're not a golfer in general. Because, like, I think you're at best you would be mediocre on a par 3, where the longest is like 150 yards.
Yeah, I would. I could concur with that. I'm not ever going to pretend to be as good or better than you at golf.
Any sport, but yes, mainly golf.
You had to throw that jab in there. You couldn't just be like, yeah, you're right. You couldn't just let me have my moment and be like, yeah,
no.
I agree. Look at my moment of vulnerability. I agree that I am inferior to you in golf, and you're like, yeah, but any sport.
Yeah, any sport.
Because I'm only a foot taller than you. Fuck off.
I would fucking yam on you in the basketball court. Oh my god, I would snap your ankles.
Could you cross me over?
Oh, 1,000% I'd cross you over. And I haven't touched a basketball in 8 years. I would work you, son. Down in the post. Back you down.
Dude, I got crossed one day by a really tall, hot blonde. It was a wet day where we were playing.
Not something you should be
bragging about. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just stating fact. It happened. Like, we were playing outside one day, and it was kind of wet. And, bro, she juked, and, dude, I got yeeted. Bro, my ankles were fucked. So, yeah. That was not a proud day.
All right, I'm gonna go feed Mr. Baby. I'll be right back.
Okay. Give him his shot too.
That's half an hour from now.
Okay. Can you give him his shot? Oh, I'll ask you when you get back. Oh, let's see.
All right. You want to know why, Corny? I can never be a father.
Why?
Weak stomach
Okay.
for like smells.
Okay.
My cat's food makes me
Yeah.
want to throw up.
That?
Yeah, I can't change his litter box. Makes me want to throw up. So like changing diapers, out of the question. Cannot do it. Throw up, out of the question. When he throws up, I start gagging. I can't do it.
Okay. Can you give him his shot on camera today?
Yeah, I can bring him down here. He'll freak the fuck out, but yeah.
So I came home this afternoon. Let's see. I started driving about 10:15ish. And I came back about 3:30, and Fats had thrown up since I had been gone. He had eaten a piece of plastic that obviously didn't agree with him. So he threw that up this morning. Everything else was bile besides that little piece of plastic. So I just cleaned that up, but I didn't get sick. Like I didn't even gag.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
I didn't even go, huh. I didn't even do that.
Nope, that's what I do. And then especially if I have to touch it. And if I have to, because he hasn't thrown up that much, it's usually with his dry food. And so the chunks and just touching it, I go, and I can't do it. So that right there, can't have kids. Rachel not being able to get 9 hours of sleep, out of the question. No kids.
What do you mean Rachel isn't able to get 9 hours of sleep?
If she doesn't get 9 hours of sleep, it's a no-go. Like she needs 9 hours of sleep. Yeah.
Rachel is an odd human being, but also
Very much.
you are odd human. You are
Yes.
two odd human beings.
Yes, indeed we are.
Hence why you're both married to each other.
Yep.
Okay. So, example. This is just hypothetical. If you were able to adopt a child that is out of diapers and out, like, say a 3 or 4 year old,
No.
a child that sleeps most of the night, out of diapers.
Teenager, no earlier than a teenager.
Wow.
No. Because then I could leave them. Then they're basically a cat. I could leave them. Hence why cats are better than dogs. I can leave, well, not my cat because he needs a shot, but any other cat, you can leave them for a week in your house and you're fine. You don't need to have a dog sitter or a cat sitter. They're perfectly fine. That's why they are better.
So the one reason you have a cat, your cat's broken in that one way.
Yes. Yep. And it's our fault.
Even though Mr. Baby doesn't love me, I love Mr. Baby.
As you should. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy, but he's only met me like once or twice, and both times he's given me the like cat stare, like, "Who are you? I'm gonna go to my bedroom now. Goodbye." Stare.
He doesn't like strangers.
I'm here for it. See, and my dog is the opposite.
And most dogs are the opposite, hence why they suck.
Fats is a good dog. Fats likes who he should like. That's if you gave Fats a chance.
No. Maybe if he was a corgi.
Oh man, corgis, all they do is bark. Oh, corgis at the park.
Not if you beat it out of them.
Okay, Mr. ASPCA, Sarah McLaughlin in the arms of an angel, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, if we get a dog, it'll most likely be a corgi, and it's not going to bark. I will open up the door and let it go out into the wild if it does that. That's not how it works. That'd be so fucked up if I did that. Hey, get out of here.
That would be very fucked up.
That
Just
would be.
scratching at the door, like, let me back in. This is where I belong. Dude, Polar Bear, F Corny in the chat. Welcome
Yes,
in.
that's corny.
We just listened to your intro. A++. I'm here for it. I support it. Have I told you about the number of times that I've caught cats in my hallway that belong to other residences?
No.
Oh, bro. All right. So these people that live in 401, they have 2 cats, if not more. Probably just the 2. So one time, this was way back in the past. I loaned them because we used to have a cart that people could load up their boxes on and take all their like Amazon packages home and bring us back our cart, right? Well, these people in 401 never bought us back the cart. So I knew going in, like, okay, they want the cart. I'm going to have to go fucking get it. It's fine. So I take the cart back from their door, and there's a cat underneath it. And I'm like, oh, you don't belong here. But he's hanging out at 401 because he knows that's where he's supposed to. He's like, this is my door, dude. So I knock on 401, and I knock on 401, and I knock and knock and knock, and no answer. So I'm like, okay, cat's going to hang out here. I'm going to go down to the call box because I know the names of the people that live there. And I'm going to call them. And I call them on the call box, and I'm like, legit, like, hey, this is David from the front desk. I tried knocking on your door, but I didn't get an answer. Your cat's out in the hallway. And she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know because your cat's outside. And they're like, thanks. I'm like, yeah, I did it more for the cat than you, but okay. And
Such a kind soul.
And then this was literally like a month ago. This was not even a month ago. I go up there and I'm doing my rounds and I see not only do they leave their keys in their door, which, wow, you're dumb. Leaving your keys in your door, you're not smart. But 2, not 1, but both of their cats are outside their door. And I'm like, you guys just obviously do not pay attention to what's going on in your house.
Nope.
Like, if there was ever a time that Fats, like, got out my apartment and just was, like, loose in the hallway, and I didn't notice, I would feel so bad. Like, I would be like, that wouldn't happen. He's either, like, right, like, in my bed with me or in the living room. There's no other places he is.
Yeah.
So, like, I just can't imagine what goes through your head when you don't see, like, maybe cats are different. And you're like, oh, they're under a bed, or they're under a couch, or they're, whatever. Like, okay, I get it. Cats are different than dogs. But, like, I knocked on the door, and the dude answered, and he's like, he opened the door, and he took his keys, and he's like, oh, and you're out here. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, God knows how long it's been since they haven't been in here.
Yeah, some people are just weird, man.
And I'm like, okay. And then there was another time, 601, their cat got outside their door when their roommate came home. And she knows, like, I've been over to their apartment before when I haven't been working because I'm kind of their friend outside of work. So I've been over to their apartment, so she low-key knows who I am. The cat, like, is like, oh, you're a human I've smelled before. So she climbed up my shoulder because I'm knocking on the door. And I have both the husband and wife phone number. So I'm calling them and knocking and calling and knocking, trying to wake them up. Because it's like 3 a.m. at this point. And then finally the husband answers, and I'm like, here you go. And the cat literally like crawled down my arm and into their apartment. And she's like, they're like, how'd she get out? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, cats are butter. Like, it happens.
The cats are liquid.
Yeah, cats are liquid.
They are liquid. They can fit in anything.
Probably what happened is their roommate, because it's a husband and wife in one room and a single dude in another. And I'm like, dude, your roommate probably came home and didn't realize she slipped out and just shut the door, and like it happens.
Yeah.
He's like, thanks. And I'm like, dude, worst case scenario, I would have taken her, because I know the only reason I was like not concerned is like I could just take her into my bathroom and give her some food and water. And like worst case scenario, I send them a text like, hey, when you get this, call me. I'll wake up and I'll give you your cat back. Like,
I have kidnapped your cat.
yeah, I've catnapped your cat. So yeah, like worst case scenario, because Fats has met this cat before and he's petrified of it. So I knew he wasn't gonna be a dick about it. Like I just would put her in my bathroom, give her some cat food. Like I would have gone to Fred Meyer and gotten her cat food. I wouldn't have cared. And some water. Because I know everyone's like, oh, just give her some milk. She'll be fine. I'm like, actually, most cats are lactose intolerant. So don't give your cat milk.
Not my cat. He'll eat or drink anything.
Yeah, but is he supposed to eat or drink anything?
No, but he will.
Exactly. Cats will drink milk, but they're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, but he doesn't get sick from it, any people food at least.
That's good. Fats has only gotten sick from onions, and that's because dogs aren't supposed to have onions.
Why'd you give him onions? You're terrible, terrible
I'm
human.
a terrible dog owner. I didn't know he wasn't supposed to have onions when I first got him, and one of my buddies asked if he could have a deep fried onion. I was like, yeah, sure. And he got sick like that night, and I was like, oh, now I know.
Terrible person. Why don't you give him some chocolate too?
See, I know about chocolate and I know about grapes. I didn't know about onions.
No, I didn't know about grapes. They can't have grapes.
Can't have grapes.
Odd thing not to be able to have.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know about onions.
My cat's a fan of cheese.
Sausage
McMuffins, chips.
What kind of chips?
Like Doritos.
Okay.
What other weird thing?
Does he like bananas?
No, I've never offered him a banana. Pudding? He likes pudding.
See, these are all things Fats would eat.
Yeah.
Like
but dogs will literally eat almost anything that's
I don't know. He won't eat. He doesn't like pickles.
Strange.
And carrots are hit or miss. Like he'll eat a carrot every now and then, but sometimes he'll spit it out.
Yeah, dogs are just vacuum cleaners.
But pickles are a no-go for Fats. And I'm sure tomatoes are because the acidity of tomatoes and pickles are just like eh.
Yeah.
But he'll eat a banana. He would eat pudding if I offered him pudding. Not that I would. Chips, any chips, he's hoovering up. He's just devouring chips. Yeah. Popcorn, he's devouring popcorn. Sausage McMuffin. Oh my God, he would just slurp a sausage McMuffin.
Yeah, Mr. Baby took a sausage McMuffin out of Rachel's hand years ago.
A whole one?
A whole McMuffin. Just said, "Yeet, that's mine." Everything, dude. Bread, and not just the cheese and sausage. McMuffin is also everything. It's like I'm just gonna take one big bite, like Mama was doing.
I would have to. I don't know if Fats would ever, out of my hand, yes. But if I was legit, holding it like how you hold a McMuffin sandwich and put it in his face, I still think he'd be like, are you sure it's okay? Like, he would never in his life jump up, face level and take it out of my hand without me offering it to him in some way. Yeah. I've even had him around a 3-year-old, and I made this 3-year-old peanut butter and jelly sandwich, And if you know 3-year-olds, they do not stay still very long. So he's legit carrying around this sandwich in my house, just making laps and halfway biting it, halfway touching my stuff with his peanut butter fingers, which is fine. It's a 3-year-old. But Fats is just trailing this kid. Like, please drop the sandwich. Like, fuck up and drop the sandwich, and I will fucking hoover this shit. But to Fats' credit, he never once took it out of the kid's hand until the kid extended his arm and tilted his hand down and like, here you go. Like, that was the only time Fats ever thought about biting that sandwich.
Yeah.
Because he's a good boy.
No, he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's asleep right now. He's a good boy. The Oregon and UCLA have finally started.
They have?
Yep.
Oh,
That's the tiebreaker game. That's the tiebreaker
let's
game.
switch it up. No more NBA. Boom. ESPN Deuce.
Is Bill Walton on the call?
Yes, sadly he is. I will have it on mute.
Fuck.
Boom. There we go. The perks of technology.
Of course, Bill Walton's calling a UCLA game. Of course he is.
Yeah. I love air casting stuff. It's so good.
I'm going to have to go and take out my clothes out of the dryer here in a second.
Oh, God.
I know. You'll have to hold down the live stream another 5 minutes.
30 minutes like last time.
No, it was like 10 tops.
It was definitely like 30.
It was not 30. Shut the front door.
If Polar Bear's still on here, super excited to go down to Stanford if we're allowed to.
Where is Polar Bear from?
The Stanford area.
Oh. Does he have any wine and cheese for us for our tailgate?
That's what I told him I'd be bringing the wine and cheese. Let's class this bitch up.
Yeah, but you got to do it on the side of the road like typical.
Of course. Of course. Yes.
God,
Pinky's out, Courtney. Pinky's out.
God, that was the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep.
You're not tailgating at the stadium. You're tailgating on the side of the road. What the fuck are you fucking doing?
It's the best. It's the
God
best.
God damn it, Stanford fans. I'm sorry, but this is why nobody respects you as a football program.
Yep.
You and your band. Your fans and your band gain you no respect in the Pac-12.
Yeah. No, I'm excited as long as we're able to have fans because we're going to 3 Giant games and then the Duck Stanford game.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Who are the Giants playing that weekend?
Arizona Diamondbacks and San Diego Padres.
The Padres.
The Padres.
I don't know if I'll be a D-backs fan.
Why not?
I don't know. That'll be rough. At least they're not in my division as my Mariners, so.
I mean, they're a better franchise than the Mariners are.
They do have a World Series.
Yeah, and a lot less racism. It's always a plus for us, not for you, Corny.
Got him!
That's always a plus for us civilized people, Corny, unlike yourself. Oh, they're going with the gray and blacks, Corny. Check this out. They're going with the gray and blacks.
No, Oregon never does good in the gray and blacks.
Oh, there he is. There's the big red idiot.
Ugh. Get him off my screen. Such a coked out meth addict fiend. God.
Weed, Corny, not meth.
No, he definitely does cocaine on a regular basis.
I don't know about that.
I would be shocked if that man does not snort cocaine.
Peyote, baby. He does peyote.
Oh. That man is just in. What's lucid in in lucid, like the opposite of lucid is what Bill Walton is. And the fact that he still gets paid by ESPN to broadcast basketball games, oh my God. I feel bad. Like, I told you about 53-yard line guy. Did I tell you this story? I was
No.
broadcasting football games.
No.
God, bro. Tear my hair out with this guy. So we're broadcasting football games at Mount Hood Community College, high school football games. And we're broadcasting a Reynolds football game. I forget who they're playing. And I have a guy on my left that's doing the play-by-play. I'm just color announcing. I'm Dave Pash in this scenario. And they cross the 50-yard line. And he's like, okay, they're at the 53-yard line. And I'm like pulling the mic away from my mouth. And I'm like, there's no 53-yard line. They're at the blankety blank 47.
47, yeah.
47. So I put my mic back on. Thinking I fixed it. I'm like, hey, bro. It goes 0 to 50 and then 50 to 0. And they switch. No. The very next series for the other team, when they cross the 50, they're at the 53-yard line. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Who are we having over here?
Did he just do 53 or did he go to the 60?
No,
to the 70?
Everyone.
To the 80? To the 90? To the 100 line. Touchdown.
And I finally was just over fucking there. I'm like, there's no 53-yard line. They're at the Reynolds 47. I didn't care anymore. I was like, fuck it. We're already here. They already know we suck. Fine. Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
John, there's no 53-yard line in football.
All right. I'm going to go get Mr. Baby. You have to be quiet, Corny. Mute yourself. You're too loud for Mr. Baby.
So we're going to watch JC give his cat his insulin shot live on camera. Let's just all appreciate this moment. Everybody that's in here, Polar Bear, shout out to you. Mr. Baby's a good boy. Hold on. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I wanted. I like how you can see a little bit of the Oregon UCLA game in the mirror behind the Coors Light mirror there. I'm digging that. We are patiently awaiting the arrival of Mr. Baby.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to get stabbed, cat. I know you don't like it out here. There you go. That's a good boy.
That's a good boy.
That's a butt. Baby butt. Baby butt.
That's a good boy, Mr. Baby. His little eek was so cute. Eek!
Yeah, that's his little squeaks.
His little squeaks. Polar bear. I did not go to DMV yet. Okay, we can go back to that. No, not that one. That one. Perfect. His little squeaks. I did not go to the DMV yet. What are you looking for?
I was like, where the fuck did I put the needle before I stabbed myself with it? All right, we're good.
Ah! Feline AIDS. Ah!
Cat diabetes. Oh, I got cat diabetes.
God, that's funny. That's very fucked, but it's still very funny. All right. So before I go get my clothes out of the dryer, the DMV, I don't go until the 18th. So I still got a couple more weeks to drive before then. Today went fine. I went driving today before my buddy's brakes went bad on his car. And I have an update on that story. Once JC gets back, I will update him, and then I will get my clothes. He has to let Mr. Baby up the stairs, I'm sure. Ah. So yes, I don't have my DMV appointment until 3 weeks from now, the 18th. And I got a call from my buddy while I was in the laundromat. He actually went to Les Schwab, and Les Schwab was like, "Dude, you need your brakes fixed today." So he got his brakes done.
That's good.
Ahead of time. So and it was actually $200 cheaper than going to Toyota. I'm like, dude, that's because you're going to fucking dealership. You're not going to Les Schwab. That's why it's so cheaper. Like
that's where I get all my shit done at.
Les Schwab is a G.
No, Toyota.
And not Toyota.
That's where I go.
Really? Les Schwab is probably cheaper for you wherever you're going, whatever you
Oh, no. Like, so Les Schwab for tires. I haven't had to do brakes yet. The tires, yes, we go to Les Schwab. But everything else, Toyota.
I would, whenever you need your brakes checked, I would check out Les Schwab and Toyota, because my buddy just went and got price comparisons, and Les Schwab was like $200 cheaper. Yeah. So I would check it out. So
well, I have Toyota Care, so I don't pay for it. So
yeah, how old's your Toyota?
18.
Oh, his is the 2011. So he does not have Toyota Care.
No.
Get the tire checked. It wasn't the tire, it was the brake pads. It was either the caliper or the pad, or something was wrong with it. So we got it taken care of so we can drive next week. So Corny can drive the car and not be bad, and he doesn't need to lose money because he drives for a living, so he doesn't need to borrow his dad's car. So it all worked out. I'm gonna go get my clothes.
Did you listen to the episode yet, Polar Bear?
Where did I put my mask? Did I put it over here? Yes.
All right, now that Corny's gone, don't encourage him, Polar Bear. Just let the boy die. Poor Corny. It's going to be a rough one for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Quack Talk Podcast. I am fully supporting and endorsing this podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Now that Corny's gone, we can listen to it.
Quack Talks Podcast. Quack Talks Podcast. Got JC, got Devin, got Corny, but fuck them. They talk sports, they have fun, they drink, yeah, they get dumb.
Corny was very upset you put him last. I'm happy you put him last. I don't think you were on yet, but the episode it'll come out on the 31st, but we'll record it on the 30th. Devin and JC show. No Corny. Corny's out. Corny will be packing for Arizona, so he wants to take that week off, and I allowed it so Devin and I can have some fun. He was a little surprised that it wasn't as derogatory towards him. I'm like, I mean, that could be like a separate song, which, you know, he does not know about the other songs on the F Corny Discord. But yeah, he thought there'd be a lot more Corny hate on it. And I'm like, no, it's for the show. Like, he made it for the show. You know, it's just like the old intro was just one fuck you, cornhole, and, you know, no other shots at him. I think he's back. Nobody tell Corny it's 14-12 UC Oregon, because, you know, zero shot to win the championship, like Corny said. I'm getting hungry. I think I want to make some steak bites for dinner, Polar Bear. Kobe. You may look at this, Polar Bear. JC's doing drugs. Little CBD action. Yeah, I was with Wild. I don't know if you ever look at that's their logo. So they make vodka, like really fucking good vodka, with like real fruit juices in it. And so I've had the huckleberry vodka before. It's really good. So I was with their rep today while working. Gummies, son. Gummies. Got all the CBD gummies. Got some sleeping gummies, just regular gummies for free. And not to mention like 3 cases of sparkling water. Now I got to put them back in the box. That's why I wanted to show you this, because apparently they are also, now you're the expert in this, not me, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but according to their rep, they're like the #1 edible company also. So he said once COVID's done, he took our Portland area reps before COVID, because Oregon was able to sell CBD this whole time. Washington, we sold it for like a couple weeks, and then the government put the kibosh on it for like a year. He said before COVID started, he took all the Portland area reps down to their factory, whatever, and took them on a tour of how they make the CBD and the edibles, and then gave them all free samples, edibles, CBD. I'm like, the fuck, bro? Like, let's fucking invite JC on a tour. I can get some free edibles. Give them to Devin. Devin likes edibles. Have you tried the wild CBD gummies? Solid. Yeah, I want to try this one. This is their new one that's supposed to help sleep, like help you go to sleep, because I suck at sleeping. I don't sleep worth dick. So give that a shot. See, I told him. Corny goes half an hour to do his fucking laundry. Not to fold it or anything, just to fucking take it out of the dryer. Sleep study, no. I've gotten a lot better. Like it was rough in probably like my senior year of high school. I vividly remember like a 4-day span where I got a grand total of like 4 hours of sleep for 4 days, like an hour each night. And I would just lay in bed and stare at the fucking ceiling. But luckily it's not that bad anymore. So, but I do take like not Tylenol PM, but like the Costco version of it. I switch back and forth between like that and melatonin. Sometimes the melatonin just doesn't work, so I'd prefer to take the melatonin or these gummies. If these gummies work, we'll find out tonight. Because yeah, I drink enough. I don't need to do that much damage to my liver with Tylenol PMs. And it's been half an hour and he's finally back.
No, it has not been.
Close enough, 25 minutes.
It's only 8 minutes and 29 seconds since I left. I heard you
Well,
talking shit about me, so I pushed the recorder before I left. So
did you?
yeah,
Nice. And we were just talking about drugs.
I heard.
Yeah, Polar Bear likes the CBD gummies I sell.
How do you like the medication I gave you?
The knee stuff is good. I mean, my knees haven't hurt since I've taken it, but I mean, my knees didn't hurt every day. It was just when they hurt, holy fuck, they hurt. So hopefully I just never have to have that again. So, but I'm still too chicken to try the latte stuff.
Well, if the joint medicine and what else did I give you?
The raspberry squirty stuff. Yeah. I'm fine with that so far. So it's like maybe if like those didn't work, then I'd try the latte. But it's like, why subject myself to the latte tea thing when these things are currently working? At least I think they're working. My knees haven't hurt. So I don't know what Corny's drinking. I haven't walked over to the beer fridge yet, so I'm still drinking my CBD seltzer.
I'm about to order me some food.
No. I want to make my steak bites.
What am I gonna order? Ooh, wasabi sushi. Ooh, Popeye.
You need fucking sushi, man.
Bro.
No.
Do you not like sushi?
I've never had sushi.
Neither have I until wasabi sushi, and then it changed my life.
I'm good. Doesn't look appealing to me. Devin's excited for the
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Here's the pop culture quack talk takeover.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. What?
Did you see that text Devin sent us? He says, in UK right now, a train is delayed as a cat is sitting on the roof and is refusing to come down. Fuck the police. Yeah, no. Polar bear. The flounder? The Cajun flounder? Legit. Mwah. Jeff's kiss. So good.
So is Oregon still up on UCLA?
It's a timeout, but last I checked, they were. But, like I said, they're, zero shot of winning anything, so why bother?
I didn't say that, but
yeah, you did.
I definitely didn't, but that's fine.
Yeah. I was seeing those commercials, and of course, when we start getting those commercials, we got fucking 10 inches of snow, so I couldn't fucking go anywhere. And I was like, dude, I really want to try that fucking flounder. And so, I think that was that Monday night when I was finally able to get out.
Oh, dude, the fish sandwich at Popeyes?
Dude, no. They have a new flounder. Cajun flounder sandwich, bro.
I'm going to add that right now.
It's fucking good. But yeah, dude, their spicy chicken sandwich. Like, you can't beat that. Like Chick-fil-A, pound sand. You have nothing on the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich. It's been like 2 weeks since I've had the Bacon Club Chalupa, Corny.
Wow, that's a long time.
I know. I should probably get one more before it's no more. Yeah, it's just me and the cat, Polar Bear. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make steak bites in my air fryer because my wife took out steak for dinner last night, not realizing we had a podcast, and due to technical difficulties that I'm not gonna blame on anybody, The podcast went super long, so we were not able to have steak for dinner last night. So, and she's working late tonight, so Daddy's gonna make some steak bites.
I don't see the flounder. Ooh, Cajun flounder sandwich.
Yes. So good.
Oh, I definitely want pickles, and I definitely want tartar sauce. Thank you.
You gots to have the tartar sauce.
And I will have regular Cajun fries with it. Thank you. And I don't need the combo, though. I just need the sandwich.
Just the sando?
I already got the fucking... Is this just a sandwich?
Just a la carte, Corny. A la carte.
Yeah, but it's got... Okay, is this it? Okay, here's just the sandwich and the side. That's all I need. I already have a drink coming. Boom. Well, we got regular Cajun fries with my order, so I will do a mashed potatoes and Cajun gravy on the side of this one. Okay. So I got the Cajun flounder sandwich dinner. Then I got, I need to delete this one. Then I got the quarter pound shrimp combo with buttermilk ranch and Cajun fries.
See, the only thing that irritates me about Popeyes, like ordering, you can't get barbecue sauce. Yeah, they just don't have it listed on like DoorDash or the actual like official Popeyes app. It pisses me off because that's what I use when I get like chicken tendies. Got to have the barbecue sauce.
See, I'm getting shrimp in that sandwich. Ooh, that's gonna be.
I've never had their shrimp.
I'm excited to try their shrimp.
Yeah, back when I worked at my old company, I took the Sam Adam rep. He was riding around with me on my route, and when you have a brewery rep with you, like I've had twice so far this week, they buy you lunch, and so I've had 2 free lunches this week. But this was back in the day, and we were driving around, kind of where I live now. And he's like, hey, it's getting about lunchtime. What do you want for lunch? And I'm like, I don't know. This is like my first ever ride with. And I was like, I don't know. There's really no like restaurants because like you can go anywhere. Like the Widmer guy took me to the casino on Monday and we went to a nice restaurant in there. And I'm like, well, there's really no, like nice, like a Red Robin's or an Applebee's or a diner. There's really nothing around here. It's all kind of fast food. I was like, there's a Popeyes. And he's like, I've never had Popeyes. And he was like a 60-year-old man. And I'm like, oh, all right. I mean, you've never had Popeyes? Like, we're going to fucking Popeyes. And so fucking Corny just piss right in the middle of the fucking story. Yeah, I'll have to try the shrimp. I'm setting my ways, man. I get like the same exact stuff at each place I ever go to. I don't experiment with food. It's like I like what I like. Like when we go to Applebee's, like it's been forever since I've been to Applebee's. But I think I've only ever had 3 things on the menu at Applebee's. And I don't think I've ever gotten like an entree. I just go appetizers, son. Boneless wings, mozzarella sticks, nachos. That's it. And then my wife gets like a pasta dish. I love it. Now we're getting more viewers. The moment Corny gets up and fucking leaves and takes a phone call. $20 says it's about work while he's not working. How far away are you from Stanford Stadium, Polar Bear? Oh shit, you can walk to the stadium. God damn. So here's the game plan. If that pesky coronavirus goes away and fans are allowed in stadiums, my dad, myself, and my wife will be road tripping down the Wednesday. We'll leave the Wednesday before the game, and we'll stay down in Roseburg, Oregon, at a casino that I go to with my family all the time, Seven Feathers, and we'll spend the night there, and then we'll get up, and then we'll head down to Palo Alto, that area, probably San Francisco, more likely. We'll probably stay in San Francisco, and that Thursday and Friday go to the Giants. Play the Diamondbacks that Thursday, and then the Padres that Friday. Saturday, drive up to Palo Alto, go to the game, and then Sunday, go to the afternoon game, Giants, Padres, and then drive back and get home. Probably do the opposite, stay at Seven Feathers, because Seven Feathers is like 5 or 6 hours away from our place. So spend the night there and then head home Monday. So, but that's if, fans are allowed in, nothing wacky changes, schedules and whatnot. I'm down. Fucking pregame in the Stanford parking lot, the grass lot, sucked. Devin and I did that back for the 15 game with Vernon Adams. Not fun. Nothing like the Autzen parking lot where we tailgate. So we'll probably pregame at your place, especially if we could walk to the stadium. Fuck, let's park at your place. Free parking, bro. Hook it up.
Corny has returned. I repeat, Corny.
Hey, where'd you go?
I had a phone call
From
my new roommate.
Damn it.
Who do you think it was from?
Work.
Oh, why would it be from work?
Because it's always from work. Someone's locked out of somewhere, but hey, I know the guy that works here. He lives here.
Do you think I would answer a call from a resident while I'm live streaming with you?
You've done it on a podcast before.
No, that's when they've been at my fucking door, not on my phone.
I don't know. I don't know you, Corny. You're
You don't
fucking,
pay attention to my life. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You don't pay
you're an
attention.
interesting fella. You like to talk to people, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm an actual decent human being, and I have a conversation.
Not with strangers. Stranger danger, Corny. Did your parents never teach you anything? You're a little boy. You can get scooped up in a heartbeat.
Well, I've never been raped, so
That's the first time for everything, my friend. That would be the best. Okay, hold on. In this hypothetical scenario, I want a timeout. I'm gonna say some fucked up things, okay? Just accept it because I'm not wishing this upon you, Corny. This is in a hypothetical. This is in a separate timeline because Cap fucked up and didn't put all the Infinity Stones back, okay? So it's not our timeline. It's a separate timeline. You get raped by a man, okay? By a man. Not your fantasy of a lady. And after you're done, you're crying, and then you're like, well, you know, you took my virginity.
Got it.
Was that the joke that you took my virginity? Was that
Yes.
the joke?
Yes, because again, like we talked about yesterday in episode 69, virgin.
Well, he definitely would take my butthole virginity. By the way, can I just say to any ladies that may be listening, if you lick a butthole without consent, that is still not okay. Okay?
What in this this is also the second timeline thanks to Cap fucking up. What scenario do you have a woman licking your asshole?
I was getting a blowjob lying down on my bed, and she licked my butthole without asking first. And I'm like, what are you doing? Number one. She's like, don't you like that? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, every dude I've been with before this has like that. I'm like, well, I don't. Focus on the task at hand.
Sure that happened, Corny. I believe you.
Shut up, JC. It happened.
Polar Bear, are you watching the Duck game?
Of course he's not.
$20 says he is because he's a real fan, Corny.
Are we doing good or not?
I mean, we're down 2, but I just want to see if Polar Bear saw what just happened.
What just happened?
I want to see if Polar Bear's watching.
Well, he hasn't responded, so he probably isn't even watching the stream right now.
Well, no, he's watching. Did you see that fucking alley-oop that UCLA threw up and it went in? The dude ooped it, and the guy that was supposed to dunk it, like it bounced off his hands and went straight into the fucking fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Oh. I was wondering who the second person was in here. Mickey. Mickey's getting his first.
Got him.
Mickey, I showed Rachel what you did to our beloved little Corny on Instagram. It's the funniest thing. The funniest thing.
Wait, what did he...
You didn't see it? It's your only comment on one of your stupid fucking hippy dippy fucking I'm so spiritual fucking posts.
Oh, Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Be brave enough to suck at something new. One like, not by Mickey. Mickey didn't even fucking like it. He just drove by and destroyed your ass in the comments with the fucking with the asterisk on. Be brave enough to suck on something new. That deserves it.
Got him!
I'm just telling you how it happened. You don't have to believe me or not. I'm just telling you what happened.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we all exaggerate from time to time.
You know what, JC? Go fuck you and your diabetic cat, okay?
You leave Mr. Baby out of this. He's a saint.
Mr. Baby is a pussy. And he needs to have his shot every fucking day or he dies. He needs to have the water running when you leave for a day. Like,
I don't leave the water running. That would cost money. Mickey has to stay there and give him his shot in water.
So you've never left the water dripping in your bathroom for Mr. Baby?
No. He doesn't like jumping up there anymore. It would just be running for no reason.
Well, then this is different from the apartment because you definitely did this in your apartment.
Yeah, no. I've never ran it for a day, but at the apartment, he would use the toilet, jump on the toilet, and then jump on the counter. Our house doesn't have that setup. We have a bathroom inside our bathroom.
Wait, a bathroom inside your bathroom?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like I have 2 doors in my bathroom.
Oh, that's so. I've seen houses like that. That is so weird.
It is very weird, but I like it because I can take a shit and Rachel can be in the bathroom doing her hair and makeup or whatever, and it's perfectly fine.
That is strange. When I see houses like that, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But I get it because you probably take not fun poops.
Want some drugs, Mickey? Got some drugs?
CBD
No,
drugs.
It's drugs. It's drugs.
No.
I called Baby Cakes today saying I was rolling around the mean streets of Battleground with some narcotics in the trunk.
Dude, you should have made a billboard that said you sold drugs. You know what would have been better is if you rented out a bus and drove to Seattle.
Yeah. Take a bus. We should take a bus. That's it. We're taking a bus to fucking Stanford. I'm going to rent a bus. Fuck taking my car.
Please take a Greyhound to Stanford. Please do that.
Oh, I'll take a Greyhound. I'll take fucking off to leave that Monday. Jesus Christ.
Let's just hold on. Where's my phone? Let's pull that up. Oh man. Oh fuck. Okay.
Not fentanyl, Mickey. CBD.
Mickey wants some fentanyl? Fuck.
Yeah, he's like fentanyl. No, Mickey. I don't know what those criminals at your place of business are talking about, but we don't do fentanyl. Those dirty bread boys.
All right. When's the Stanford game? October 2nd, I think, off the top of my head.
No, 16th? No, yeah, 2nd sounds right.
October 2nd is a Saturday, so.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yes. Yeah, because we're leaving September 29th. And then going to a Giant game on the 30th, Giant game on the 1st, Giant game on the 3rd. And then Stanford game on the 2nd.
Shit.
So you'll have to take care of Mr. Baby, Mickey, and at the end of September and October. Put it in your calendar.
There's no bus, there's no Greyhound from Portland to Palo Alto.
Good. I don't want to take a Greyhound.
There's no bus.
I'll rent my own bus.
According to Google, there's no public transit system that will get you from Portland to Palo Alto.
Okay. What about Portland to San Francisco? Because that's where we would stay. I'm sure there's that. That's a major city. Mickey, Corny's all done with his MCU movie reviews.
I don't see it here, man. It's not showing up on Google Maps, so.
All right. Well, good thing I wouldn't take a Greyhound, Corny. I would just rent my own short bus.
Oh, yeah. My Popeyes is almost here.
Oh. What'd you end up getting? The flounder and a chicken sando?
Shrimp combo.
Oh yeah, shrimp combo. Some shrimp. I love me some shrimp.
Some bubble gum shrimp.
Shrimp.
According to you, it's some corny dick too, but
Well, these are facts, Corny. It's called an RV, yeah, but I mean, to take a stab at Devin, I would rent an actual bus.
yeah, if it's called an RV in the ad, we're not renting it. You have to call it a bus.
Mickey, it'll come out next Cheers to Pop Culture episode. So that'll be not this weekend, but next weekend. And he will be joining us going forward on all MCU reviews. So he will be on there twice reviewing the last 5 MCU movies, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all of WandaVision. He's going to binge watch WandaVision before that episode next week. So a double dose of Corny on Cheers to Pop Culture.
Hey, okay, give me a second. Give me a second. My delivery person's an idiot. Doesn't know how to open our door, even though I bust her in. But
Oh, don't even get me started on delivery people. Except you, Polar Bear.
bro,
I'm sure you're a fine
you
delivery.
work in Portland and you don't know how to work a controlled access door. You just stop.
See, he's just an asshole, man.
Dude, I don't even work for Grubhub and I know how to work a controlled access door. Shut the fuck up, JC.
Asshole.
God, I don't even do this for a fucking living.
Yeah.
I know. Good thing it's not my job. Jesus Christ.
So angry. He's just an angry elf. Now, Mickey, ask him when he gets back. I don't know. I don't know. To be with his own kind, okay? I don't know. Polar Bear, do you put, so let's say you have a bag, about yay big, like just like your run-of-the-mill, like fast food bag. Do you put the bag directly in front of a screen door? If you answer that question correctly, I'll grant you the title of Best Delivery Boy. Boom. Then you're the best delivery boy. Motherfuckers up here, when I get DoorDash or whatever delivered, I have a screen door that obviously opens out. They will put that son of a bitch right in front of the screen door, right in the middle. So I have to I have to open it slightly and get on my knees and hold it so it doesn't fall over and spill everywhere. I don't understand it. It's happened because I've never used any of like the DoorDash or the Uber Eats before COVID. And then with COVID happening, I've used it a handful of times. And I would say it's a 50-50 shot, if not worse than that they put it right in front of the screen door. Not on the bench I have or anywhere else on my, decent sized, front porch. Right in front of the screen door.
Bro, you want to know something? You
What?
telling me that, because I deliver a Grubhub now with my buddy when I'm driving. You telling me that story, I purposely now place all orders to the side of the door.
Yes,
or not
as you should. Well, I mean, like, if you see the door and you see it's a door that swings in, then yeah, put it in front because it's not going to do anything. But if there's a screen door, obviously use your brain that 99.99999% of screen fucking doors are on the outside and swing out, not swing in. Like, that's not what a screen door is. They swing out.
But even if it's not okay, so even if it's not a screen door, like yes, screen doors swing out 99 point all the times. But even if it's not a screen door, if I just know from your traumatization, I'm like, okay, knock on the door, put the order to the side of the door, because God forbid it's a door that swings out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, it's safe. It's safe to say that, yeah, I mean, you'll never get the food knocked over if you put it, to the left or to the right or, whatever. But yeah, I wish there was a method that you can edit the tip, because I shit you not. You put that in the center of my, my screen door, zero, not even a penny. I will take away all your tip because you don't deserve it, because you're an idiot. It's just use half a brain and realize that a screen door swings out.
And even today we had one where I delivered it and there was no, because she had a chair on the, like if you're looking at the doors on the right hand side, and her door could have swung out. So I was like, I don't want to put it on the ground because the door could swing out. So she had a pizza and like some extra ranch and wings and something else that sat on top. So I put it on the chair. And I'm like, there you go. Like, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I have a bench. I mean, you've been to my house, but I don't know if you remember. I have
spicy
a bench.
This spicy flounder.
Yeah. Yeah. That fucking spicy flounder. Mickey, try the spicy flounder sando at Popeyes. It's Jeff's kiss. Mwah. But yeah, it's like I have a fucking bench that can seat like 3 people on my patio. Like, just put it right there. Like, why do you have to put it almost like underneath my fucking siding? I swear to God, it's like, just don't do that.
And if you're gonna get this, you have to get pickles and you have to get tartar.
Yeah, no, I get as is.
The only thing I would take off if it came with it is jalapenos, but everything else is fine.
Love jalapenos.
Jalapeno into jalapeno. Didn't see the little sticker over the E. Turns Josie into freaking Jose.
Settle down there, fucking what's his dick?
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. Jeff Fafa.
Jeff Fafa.
I think I've seen him like 3 or 4 times.
I love me some Peanut, man. Peanut.
You are Peanut. If Corny was a Husky fan, he'd be Peanut. And yes, I mean, you should replace that bun with some white bread.
They don't give me that as an option.
Savage. God.
If I could order a slab of white bread.
Just the worst. Polar Bear, were you listening to the podcast with Corny's garbage food take?
Oh, the burger?
I mean,
Yeah, he probably was. He's been here for ear bleeding. He's probably heard that one.
It's true. Mickey, go help my wife unload bread. She still has 50 stacks to come off an overflow truck. She's doing your job, Mickey, your old job.
This is why Mickey built his own business, so he doesn't have to do this anymore.
No, Mickey got a promotion and had to go deliver bread out to the beach.
Isn't Mickey the guy that works for produce?
No, that's Reese.
The cousin.
Mickey, correct him. Tell Mickey, tell Corny about cousin Reese.
Cousin Reese.
He's coming up with something funny, I bet. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you.
What are you playing with over there?
Coaster.
Oh, it's mildly annoying. Sounds like you're cutting up your cocaine.
Who says I'm not? You can't see the table. Hashtag not a drug guy, Corny.
I feel. Ooh, this spicy flounder. Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you, buddy. It's good.
Did you ever have the Cheeto burger from KFC?
I did. I totally forgot about that. Mickey, you have to explain to Corny about cousin Reese.
Cousin Reese.
Because he got confused. He thought Mickey owned produce. And I said, no, that's Reese. And he said, oh, yes, cousin Reese.
Cousin Reese.
Yes.
Is it stepbro Reese? I wasn't listening when he talked. That's fucked up. That's fucked.
3-ball. There we go.
We still up?
No, down 2. Start of the second half.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought we controlled our own destiny.
Because he isn't. God damn it, Mickey.
Wow, Mickey, that's fucked. That would be Holmes or Cuz, not cousin. They don't use full words in that family. Now, don't you mute yourself like a little bitch. You have something to say about me, say it to my face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a pussy. You don't say things to my face no more.
I say things to your face all day, every day.
Yeah, but you muted yourself, which is
Yeah,
dumb.
I had something top secret to talk about.
Top secret. Okay. You had to give Mickey an idea of what to say, and then he was going to type it in. So here we go.
No, it's not true at all.
I saw you talking to your phone.
Yeah, I was voice texting.
You can't voice text when you're on camera?
No, because it was top secret.
What is your pimp coming over?
Yeah.
Bro, that was dope. That was fucking good.
Glad you enjoyed it, Corny.
Oh, yeah.
I want steak bites.
I'll make some steak bites. Take us up there and make you some steak bites. It's like Corny in the corner store. JC and his
Take it to my kitchen and cut some meat up and saute it and whatnot.
I prefer you just beat your meat on camera, but ow!
Got him!
Mickey's officially gotten more Godiums than Corny has in his life.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so.
I've gotten more on Tyler Shuck than Mickey's gotten on me.
I don't think so. I think you got your first. I think you got your first one yesterday.
No, I dissed on Tyler pretty good the podcast before that. So
I don't remember giving you a Godim though.
Oh well, you're biased. So
That's not true at all.
Devin even had to speak up for me that one time. Oh, play the Corny was right clip because somebody didn't remember that Oregon got back-to-back first-round picks in the WNBA.
So long ago. I was like 5 years ago. I'm supposed to remember.
Mister doesn't watch basketball knew that we had 2 picks in the WNBA draft, but Mr. Girls basketball expert over there, fuck.
Hey, blind squirrel finds a nut, buddy. That was your one.
I'm pretty sure she was like third.
No, I was one off. One off. Yeah, there we go. See, polar bear knows.
Shut up, polar bear.
Oh, speaking of that, Corny, Mickey wants to know why you're moving to Arizona.
Because it's not fucking Portland anymore. Portland is so dead, dude. Portland has peaked.
Okay, and
I'm tired of smelling burning trash every time I exit my apartment.
Then don't live in the ghetto.
It's not even. I live in the fucking Pearl. I live in the Alpha.
You live in the shitty part of the Pearl.
So you want me to live in a wider neighborhood than I already live in, is what you're telling me?
I mean, just a nicer neighborhood. It doesn't have to be wider.
Wider. I mean, let's just be honest about Portland. Wider.
It doesn't have to be wider. It's not true.
Let's just be honest about Portland. All you fucking hipster dipster social justice warriors want to pretend that Portland is this fucking liberal haven. Portland is one of the whitest, and Devin will back me up on this. Portland is one of the whitest cities in America.
Then why don't you go to the nicer part of town?
Well, if I could afford to live in white, nice part of town, I probably would. But I
get
can't.
A better job. Apply yourself.
Yeah, he's not that smart.
Obviously, because you're a Republican. Got him.
Got him. Sure.
Polar Bear says Arizona's a meth trash bin.
I don't think so. They have like a third of the homeless population we do, so I don't hear that. So
that doesn't mean there's not meth. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there are some people in Arizona that do meth. Like I probably know one of them that does meth in Arizona. I probably know her.
You probably shouldn't know anybody that does meth, Corny.
I don't know. There's this guy online his name is Cattle Dog, and he kind of lives in the hills, and he's kind of a sketchy individual. And I would not be surprised if he's done meth a few times.
You shouldn't know people like that. I don't know anybody that does meth.
That you know of.
No, I think I would know.
No,
Meth's a different kind of drug, Corey. We're not talking about weed, okay? We're talking about meth. I could spot methies a mile away.
You could spot like daily methies, but if it's recreational meth,
I don't know. No, that's not the Republican way. Polar bear.
I'd rather just leech off the government.
Yep, he would.
That's right. I'd rather claim that I'm a triggered individual and that I can't work anymore.
He is. He's. I mean, today he's triggered about Dr. Seuss getting 6 books canceled.
Doctor who?
Seuss.
Why did he get 6 books canceled, and which were they?
Like I said in the text, 6 books I have never heard of in my entire life. Yeah, it's not like Green Eggs and Ham or Cat in the Hat. It's 6 books I did not know existed until today. They're probably your favorite ones. That's why they're getting canceled. Ha! Got him.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Watch, one of them is going to be your favorite. I'm going to fucking end the stream.
For example, in and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street, a character described as Chinese has 2 lines for eyes, carries chopsticks and a bowl of rice, and wears traditional Japanese shoes. Okay. Yeah. If I Ran the Zoo depicts 2 men from Africa as shirtless, shoeless, and wearing grass skirts as they carry an exotic animal. Okay.
See, he's getting angry. He's getting triggered. He wants his Dr. Seuss back.
I want If I Ran the Zoo back.
Have you heard of any of these?
I'm struggling to find exact titles in this article. This article's
no. Crazy. You just said it. If I Had a Zoo, that's one of them.
Yeah, I've never heard of If I Ran the Zoo.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. And then there's other one. There's like 5 other ones.
All right. The books are, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street, If I Ran the Zoo, McElligot's Pole, and the On Zebra, Scrambled Egg Supper, and the Cat's Quizzer. No.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see, it's not the Cat in the Hat, it's not the Grinch, it's not, Green Eggs and Ham.
But some of his work has come under fire in recent years for insensitive portrayals of Black and Asian people.
You're so triggered right now.
Quote, these books portray people in ways that are hurtful and wrong. Quote, Dr. Seuss is dead. He cannot be canceled. He was highly imperfect man who also wrote some amazing kids books. That was Scott Weinberg. Ooh, here's a good one. Professor Blacktruth. A lot of stupid people are upset that Dr. Seuss, who wasn't even a doctor, but he was white, so they called him one anyway, is being canceled. Dr. Seuss Enterprises will no longer publish a half dozen of his books, and Read Across America Day no longer mentions him. I wonder why. Jesus. Oh man, I weep for humanity if that's what we're like going after. Like, wow. We've run out of things. Jesus
See?
Christ.
He's triggered. He's triggered.
I'm not. I
He's
don't
triggered.
care, but if like that's the hill you want to die on, fucking
Yeah,
Dr.
why not?
Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
I don't get that reference, but fine.
That's his name.
Not his name, but okay.
Okay, just like you say GIF is GIF. Like, no.
No, I have acknowledged that GIF is GIF.
GIF is GIF is GIF.
GIF is GIF.
Yes. Seuss, that's how you pronounce his name. Everyone calls him Seuss, and he just went with it. He was tired of explaining it.
Who heard? Where did you hear that from?
Look it up. These are facts. This is not fake news that you love, Corny. These are facts. It's Seuss. I'm just here to drop knowledge, just like, one person at a time to let them know that they're using the word GIF wrong.
I will be honest though, if the creator of the word GIF wanted it to be pronounced GIF,
yeah, he should have gone with a G. Yeah,
she should have gone with a J. She should have gone with a J.
Yeah, I understand, but it's graphic. So graphic doesn't start with a J. So
well, then if she wanted it to pronounce GIF, she should have gone with Jurassic.
Nothing brings me more pleasure than schooling someone on that, like I did with that Florida Duck fan, the Megan whatever. Like we got into a heated back and forth on Twitter like
about
8 months ago. Yeah, and she's just like, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot." And I'm like, "No, it's GIF, but whatever. Don't listen to the creator. Like, hey, what's your daughter's name? Jennifer. I'm gonna call her Susie." But no, that you can't tell me that's not wrong. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You created it. Whatever the creator says it's pronounced, that's how it's pronounced.
Bro, did I tell you? Okay, my Spanish teacher one time, she was working, I think in, where was she? Costa Rica. And for whatever reason, she was working with young kids. And there was this kid, his name was Shahid. But the way he spelled it was SHIT dash HEAD. Shahid.
I mean, you go with what the owner says it is. Want to answer Mickey's question?
How do you say M1? That's M1 grand.
Is he right, Mickey? I don't know. If you get this wrong, Corny, I don't think you'll be allowed in Arizona. You'll be banned.
It's M1 grand.
But about that Twitter conversation, someone else like that she follows saw our heated like multiple tweet back and forth. He's like, "Yeah, JC's right. JC's right. Here it is." I'm like, "Boom, suck on that." Corny can't go to Arizona.
Okay.
Sorry, Mickey. He doesn't use the M1 to shoot into ponds, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah, I've never shot an M1.
Yeah. Can't kill a pond with an M1. That's what Corny always says. I love it.
Is it Granada? Is it Granada? M1 Granada? Yeah. Oh, Garand.
Garand. There you go.
That's an emphasis on a syllable. That's a weird emphasis on a weird syllable. M1 grand. Isn't that kind of what I said? Grand, like
no.
Garand. No. Like so it's Gar.
Yeah, it's gotta go hard. Gar.
I should be used to hard R's, but
Yeah, you should. Hard D's also. Ha!
according to you,
Got
no.
it!
According to you, I have had no hard D's in my life. So
It's true. It's very true.
you played yourself on that one.
No wet peas, no hard D's. Got him. I lost my coaster.
So it's the Gar Rand is how you pronounce that, Mickey.
Mm-hmm. That's what Mickey says. Mickey knows things. Stuff and things.
Mickey's a free gun-toting, red-blooded American.
He's not a gun. I don't think he owns a gun.
And how does he know how you say M1 grenade?
Because Mickey's very knowledgeable about stuff.
So Reese and his co-owner are the gun-toting racists that we heard of.
Yeah, white supremacists. Yeah.
White supremacists in front of produce with.
Yes. The black-owned, protecting the black. Because famously, white supremacists protect black-owned businesses.
Is produce a black-owned business?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Hence why you don't support it.
Excuse you. I have a produce sticker on my mini fridge.
Oh, that's a free sticker is not supporting them, Corny.
Hey, I allowed their product in my apartment if I was racist.
Go buy a hat, you cheap bastard.
I may or may not buy a hat now just to prove you
You
wrong.
should go buy a fucking hat. It's really gonna show me. Go buy a $10 hat. You'll get a discount too. I didn't get a discount.
It's more like Gar and okay. I thought that's what I said. Grand, but
You said grand. It's a hard R, Corny.
emphasis on the wrong syllable. Woo.
Yes.
Like cool hip.
Love some Cool Whip.
God, me and man, cool hip. But I'm just saying. I'm saying cool hip. Say whip. Say cool. Say cool whip. Cool hip. That might be my favorite Brian Stewie interaction ever.
It's good. It's up there. You gotta watch American Dad, Corny.
American Dad is nice, but I haven't been as on it as about Family Guy as I have American.
That's every night I watch American Dad before bed.
Good morning, USA.
I mean, I'm surprised you. I mean, that should be your favorite cartoon, obviously.
Yeah, and the intro's the nicest. The intro's the best.
Yeah, intro's good.
Fucking
Stan is who you want to be.
Really? I don't. Oh, Stan is
Yeah.
who I want. I don't think I want to be that close-minded.
I mean, is he more close-minded than you are? Don't even get Mickey. I'm gonna have to block Mickey. Don't even get Corny started on Star Wars,
Bro.
You thought he got angry in today's episode, Mickey. Corny getting fired up about Star Wars. That's a whole different animal.
Those fucking prequels.
Oh, tell the story in order, God damn it. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, tell the story in order. Oh.
Is Mickey Mouse here all of a sudden? What the fuck?
That's you. That's how I think you sound.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Especially when you get angry. Angry little elf. Angry little mouse.
Well, Mickey doesn't know. I hate that I have to now because I'm invested. I have to watch the next Black Widow movie that's coming out, and it's a fucking prequel to like what's already happened.
Oh, so angry. Oh my God. I have to watch something that I love. Oh.
Oh, it's so dumb.
I get so angry. Oh. Why didn't they lead off with Captain America: The First Avenger? Because that's the first movie. Oh, why did they start with Iron Man?
Is it really Captain America: The First Avenger? Is the
I mean, if you're going in chronological time order, yes. And then Captain Marvel. Like, if you Google, they have it. Google the MCU like timeline, they'll give it to you. I mean, fuck, I'll do it right now and tell you. Like, it would blow your fucking mind.
I want to compare the one you sent me.
So you go Captain America: The First Avenger.
Okay, hold on.
Captain
hold on.
Marvel.
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Okay, so you have Captain America: The First Avenger, which is
Yep.
for the fifth movie in the MCU
Yep.
time. Okay.
Yep. And then hold on. Captain Marvel, which is like one of the more recent one, like 2021.
21.
And then you go Iron Man,
Okay.
which is one. Iron Man 2, which is technically 3.
Yep.
The Incredible Hulk,
Which is 2.
Yep. Thor,
which is 4.
Yep. The Avengers,
which is 6. Yeah.
Something like that.
6.
Iron Man 3,
which is 8.
Thor: The Dark World.
No, 7.
Thor: The Dark World.
Jesus Christ. That's 8.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
That's 9. Oh, they put 2 in fucking order. Holy shit.
There you go. Here's where it gets crazy. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, 3 in order. Oh my God.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Okay, that's way down there.
Yep. Age of Ultron.
Okay, that's after Guardians. Okay.
Ant-Man.
Okay, that's after Age of 2 in a row again. Holy shit, they're rolling.
Captain America: Civil War.
All right, that's after Ant-Man anyway, so that's perfect. 3 in a row again. Look at them.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Okay.
Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Black Panther.
All right.
Thor: Ragnarok.
Just they flipped them. Okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
All right. Skipped Infinity War.
Why does it say Black Widow?
Maybe it's projecting.
Okay, sorry. So I was wrong when I told you. And Black Widow comes after Civil War, not
before
Civil War.
Okay.
So there you go. Infinity War.
Okay.
Endgame.
Okay.
WandaVision. Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Did you say Iron Man 2? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
That was after Iron Man.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, you're not bitching.
That's crazy. That's insane. Do I hate World War II movies because it's a prequel to real life?
It's facts. These are facts.
No, because that's based on an event that's already occurred. You can't predict the future.
But I mean, still, it's a prequel to right now.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is.
Yes, it's a prequel to an event that's already occurred. You can't predict the future. If you can come out with a movie,
so Mickey's previous comment. Corny apparently lives in Soviet Russia, where he has to watch the movie in the order of them actually coming out. And not the actual order, because there's nothing stopping him. It's just as easy to watch prequel, original, sequel than it is to watch original, prequel, sequel.
No, all I'm saying is if you have a fucking story to tell the story in order.
No, that's not how that works.
That's exactly how it works.
It's not how that works.
If Devin were to get on here and tell the story of the boy who cried wolf, he would start with the fact that the kid dies, and then
Why not?
spill over.
Why not? Movies do that all the time, where they start with the end and then boom.
It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. If you have a story to tell, whether it's 50 movies long or 2 movies long,
Nope.
you tell the story in order.
Nope. You don't have to.
Beginning, really long middle, because it's a big fucking universe to tell shit in, and the end. End game.
Nope. Last time I checked, this isn't Soviet Russia, so we can do whatever we want.
It's just so fucking stupid. It's just so fucking. And you know what? You want to talk about how everyone gets mad at Hollywood for a fucking money grab? That's what that Black Widow shit looks like. It's like, oh, we haven't done a Black Widow fucking movie. Let's throw her a bone. Fuck.
Yeah. It's those libtards, Corny. Giving women movies, right? Am I right? Jesus.
Hey, I thought that scene in Endgame was awesome. Okay, just letting you know.
Sure you did, bud. Sure you did. You probably thought that was the worst.
God, that's a bad take. Sorry. Shut the fuck up, Mickey. Nobody asked you. Go stock some bread.
Mickey will mess you up, Corny.
I don't think so.
Please. Please. Rachel fucked you up, son. What are you talking about?
I'll just be honest. I kind of look down on you when you throw physical shots at me because it's like, okay, that's an easy take. Like that's an easy take.
These are just facts, Corny. These aren't meant to hurt you.
You're playing to the lowest common denominator, son.
Well, and when you say
that.
Mickey can't beat you up, no, I have to.
Yeah, but you shouldn't even start the conversation with that. You should just.
Well, you said go push some bread or whatever, and I'm like, Mickey will fuck you up if you say that to his face. Really? Yeah. I don't think so. I would tell him to. Like, dude, punch him right in the suck hole.
Mickey might get pepper sprayed that day. That's just all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Whoa. You're so tough. Pepper spray. Do you have a rape whistle too?
No.
You should. It'd be awesome. Just blow it every time you're around me. Because you never know.
Do I make you that horny that you just can't control yourself?
You do, bud. You do.
I figured my twiggy body is just something
it's what I'm really into. You little otter, you.
I am definitely an otter.
Yes, you are.
Is Devin more bear or more otter? Devin's kind of in the middle.
That's a fantastic question. Should I text him? Because I agree, he's on the line.
He's on the line. You're definitely more bear than otter.
Yep. Devin, are you more bear or more otter?
The otter of our group wants to know.
Yes.
Did I tell you that I have the group chat on hide alerts? Because you and Devin, I swear to God, when you guys get drunk and drunk test each other in the group chat, fucking hell, man. It's just.
What are you talking about? I don't get drunk, Corny.
Oh, well, then when you get on a tangent with Devin in the group chat, oh my God, I can't.
Why? Because you have so many other people texting you. God forbid.
I did. Bro,
no,
stop.
You don't. No, you don't.
Bro, you and Devin and the boomers, I put the booming chat on do not alert either because it just with basketball. Oh, look at that. We're down 3 with 7 minutes left. Oh, who could have
Oh
predicted?
no, we're down one shot with 7 minutes to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. If only there was a line where we could shoot behind it and get 3 points in 1 second.
Oh man, we're down 3 with 7 minutes left. Oh, isn't that? Look at that Dana Altman coaching.
Stolen ball right there. Oh, bad pass. You should have hit that 3.
See, I'm going to speak it into existence for us to win. I'm going to shit talk us all the way to a victory. Watch it happen. If that's what it takes for us to win, I will shit talk us all football season. If I can shit.
Just like I told you on the podcast, bring your same negative, shitty energy for football season that you do.
If I have to shit talk us to a Pac-12 title in basketball and not just a regular season title like the actual tournament, if I have to shit talk us to a Pac-12 tournament title, I will. And if I have to shit talk us to a regular, Devin says he's the furthest thing from a Peppy Otter.
Then what are you?
Yeah, if you're not, then okay. And Bubbly Otter. So is he claiming bear? Because he's not squishy enough to be a bear. He's too skinny. You're definitely fat enough to be a bear.
Yes. Oh, down 2. Yes, Polar Bear. Corny doesn't know how basketball works.
I know how basketball goes. I just
No, he doesn't.
The women really let me down this week. The women were bad.
They're letting him down when he's not watched 1 second of either team all season long.
Clearly a bear if I'm nothing like an otter. Okay. So Devin's claiming bear. So now you and Devin have to fight over bear supremacy.
I would win.
This podcast is only big enough for one bear in these woods.
If we had one,
that's what Tom Segura and Brett Kreischer's podcast is. 2 bears. Oh my god, it's the best. It's the best podcast name.
God damn it.
Oh man. False.
Generally 2 schools of thought on that. Oh, I love it. Tie ball game, Corny. Tie ball game. Look,
boy,
6.5 minutes left. Woo! A whole minute went by and they got 3 points.
Ooh, no. All right.
What a bad call.
Had a boy, ref. Had a kid. Put those Bruins on the line. Bill Walton is there probably cheering for both teams because he loves how high he can get in Eugene, but he went to UCLA, so
it's true.
California, you can't get as high as you can in Eugene. You're gonna shit on their streets and build tents in their cities.
You saying you can't do that in LA?
No, you can. That's why I said that's the difference between Eugene and LA.
No.
You can get high. You can get high in Eugene, but you can, go.
You
sleep
can
in
definitely
tent.
do tents in
Eugene. Yeah, they do it in Portland too.
Not for you, asshole.
Wow, that's rude. Jesus Christ. Violent. Why so angry?
I'm not angry.
Not for you, asshole. Jesus Christ. It's not that serious. What's the score now? Did they hit 2 free throws, or they miss one, or?
No, they called traveling on Oregon when the Oregon player got pushed, but whatever. So ball out of bounds.
Oh, that must suck. Oregon with the lead, Polar Bear says.
Sweet. Yeah, up by 2.
There you go. All right, UCLA, time to make a comeback. Again, I'm going to speak it. I'm going to will it into existence. Oregon, the fade Corny in full effect. We get to see the fade Corny live. Oh. Fade Corny live. I'm here for it. Well, I have some shrimp.
Some shrimp.
Shrimp Creole, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes.
Oh, 66-20 or 42 or 62. 4-point lead for the Ducks.
Oh, putting on
5 minutes left. Corny, this game's over.
Putting on the hot streak there, Dana. Look out! Don't want to blow your load too early there, Bucko. Better save some of that energy for the Pac-12 tournament there, Dana.
What time is it? All right, Corny. I think I'm gonna call it a night.
You getting sleepy?
No, I'm gonna go make dinner and eat that and then go to bed.
All right, broski. You have a good rest of your night.
All right, man. You too. See you, Mickey. See you, Polar Bear.
See you, everybody. And as always, go Ducks.
Go Ducks. Fuck Corny.
Yeah, fuck Corny.